Oh. I gotta floss now.
Mm-hmm. You need to shave. Get rid of that white shit.
I should, right? I should shave it off.
Either that or get some mascara and make it darker.
Whoa, you got some opposition there, but
Hello, you 7 onlookers. 13 onlookers now. Wow, that was quick.
howdy.
Jessica, Diane, Elizabeth, Kelly, Paisley, Felicia, Ella.
Hey, Ella made it early, say. Where does that name derive from? I like the name Ella. Why is that?
Probably came from like Bella or
Wonder
Stella.
why. Wonder why.
Fasto.
Fausto,
Lola.
Lola Maria, Naya's in the house.
Tammy.
What a ruckus. What a ruckus.
You're a walking ruckus.
Yeah, today, yeah. Indian warrior. Oh.
So let me ask you guys.
Uh-oh. Let me lower the volume. Okay, go ahead.
So say you're having dinner with a friend. And me and Manny, for instance, we're having dinner. And he says, I've already had a couple of rum and cokes, which I could believe because, I enjoy my rum and cokes. I enjoy my toddies. And he says, we're all having dinner. And right in the middle of dinner, I stop. I stare at him for 30 seconds. And I get up and leave. Not a word. Didn't even come back the rest of the night, he says. And he says,
Now, you were drunk. I know you were. But then again, this was after work, so who cares, right? It's not like you were at during work or whatever. This was after work.
So
and you had that look on your face like.
So then he says, didn't say nothing for two days, 3 days, 4 days, 7 years later. He goes, how come you didn't say nothing? How didn't you come back? Who in the right mind is going to ask somebody 7 years later what the fuck went on that night? I mean, who does that?
I meant to ask
This
you.
This guy does.
I meant to ask you, I guess. I didn't ask you that night because I know I wasn't going to talk to you that night again.
Obviously, because I went to bed.
Maybe you had the day off the next day, so I didn't see you then.
I find that hard to believe because
hold on. This was before I was
out.
This was before 2016. This was before I was GM. I was just a regular dude.
A regular dude. Okay, so that would have been 2015, 7 years ago.
So I probably had the 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. shift or whatever that was. I don't know why. I think for a while there I forgot. And then I remember just one day it just popped into my head. It's like, Van was staring at me for 30 seconds and then he just got up and left, didn't say goodnight, didn't say goodbye. Not even a pleasant go F yourself. So we're just talking crap, everybody.
Yeah, I mean, he just kind of floored me. He's like, so this is stuck with me, and I got a question for you. He says, you probably won't remember. He says, one night, me and Nate, we were eating dinner, and right in the middle of dinner, you just stared at me for 30 seconds, got up and left. What were you thinking? I don't freaking know.
Come on, it was only 7 years ago. Even though you were drunk, you should know.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, I just thought somebody reminded. I told somebody that story. You know who?
Nate.
She's like, "Why'd you ask him?" No.
Oh,
not
that
Nate,
one.
Nate.
Oh, yeah. God. Just keep my name and my everything away from that slut.
Oh, not her either. Dude, somebody we were just chatting with right now in a private chat.
Oh. I thought you were talking about Tina. That heifer still owes me money.
You should get in touch with her, you know?
Oh, yeah. She purposely, like, yeah. Is she still in Madison?
I think Denver.
I think you're right. Yeah, because when you told me she was in Madison, I was going to drive up there one day, but I got busy and I forgot. But yeah, I mean, it's only $650 that she owes me. I mean, at this point, it's like, write it off. It's bad debt.
Yeah.
But, I'll never help her ever again.
Is that deer missing? Everybody have dinner already? It's late enough Friday. I'm sure everybody had dinner.
I did. I had a taco. Well, no, I took a leftover taco stuff from last night, and I didn't have any tortilla chips. All I had was barbecue chips because they were on sale, 2 for $5. So I threw some barbecue chips on a plate, and then I made nachos with them. Wasn't bad. I mean, it was soggy because they were Lay's, so I mean, the chip couldn't handle all the juices, but I mean, it wasn't bad. But the whole point to eating, so the whole make a turd, right?
That's true. So we were debating on what to discuss tonight on a Friday.
Ribs. I would kill for some ribs and a steak. God, you know how long it's been since I've had a steak or ribs? Oh my God. Chris, you're out of the club. Right, reminded me of stuff I can't eat. I had shrimp today, though, Ella. I had some shrimp today. I love hot dogs. Best way to cook a hot dog, put it in your bun, put all your fixings on it, wrap it up in tin foil, throw it in the oven, 350 degrees for 40 minutes. Take that bad boy out, chow down.
With all the fixings in it, all warm and stuff?
Your ketchup, mustard, relish, pickles, everything.
No.
Oh, yeah, because what it does is steams. Oh, my God, it is so flipping good.
What you got to do, take your hot dog, put it in your bun, wrap it in a paper towel, microwave for 20 to 30 seconds. Then you put all your fixings on it, and then you chow down.
No, because it's not cooked. It's just hot.
No, it's cooked. It gets fluffy.
A hot dog gets fluffy. Okay. I like Fluffy. I love Fluffy. He's a good guy. I'd like to meet Fluffy. I made a badass roast in the oven, so delicious. Oh, did you put it in a roasting bag? That's the best way to cook a roast. Throw that bad boy in the roasting bag, carrots, potatoes, onion, everything in there. A little bit of water. A couple hours later, good eating.
I mean, after a shit week of not having a working fridge. Boo, not having a working fridge. Manny, was I drunk at CNC Wings?
No.
I believe you told me you were.
Oh, okay, then you were.
I believe Chuck told me he was. But Chuck is not an angry drunk. You got angry drunks, you got sad drunks.
All right, so this is why they don't allow drunk people on airplanes. A drunk person is like a box of chocolates. You don't know what you're going to get. You get a happy drunk.
Then it depends on what you drink too, right?
This is entirely true. And how much? You can be happy. You can be a touchy-feely. You can be an extremely emotional, sad, crying drunk. You can be a mean drunk, abusive. You could be a sleepy drunk, like where you just go in, you fall asleep, and you're done. But
Which doesn't mean you're a drunk. You could just have a drink and then pass out.
right. But every airline seems to think if you're seem to be intoxicated, you're going to be a mean drunk. That's where they go with it.
I'm
And
not
you're
sure
going to
what
be and you can't be handled.
can't be handled. Right.
Yeah, you can't be handled because you don't know how to behave yourself.
So do you guys? How do you deal with? How do you deal with drunks? Like if you got friends, you're getting a group, after work, coworkers, and you go out to drink, and one or two or one of the guys is just overboard, too much,
Oh yeah,
hanging on you, telling you a story, man.
and the one that has no idea what an inside voice is, they have to scream at the top of their fucking lungs, and they're 2 fucking inches away from you. I'll tell you how you handle that motherfucker. Nice seeing you. We'll do it again next week. Just don't ever call them again.
But these are people you work with, maybe.
Yeah, well, you don't invite them out ever again.
Yeah. Now, knowing how you were, and ladies and guys, and we got guys in here too. What's up, Chris and Chuck? Could you date a drunk person or somebody that you knew got drunk like that? I guess was an alcoholic. And knowing that, would you still date them and possibly marry them?
So is this the topic? Drunks?
Yeah, for now. Yeah,
Oh, for now, okay.
for now.
Well, it depends.
And
Do they drink
alcoholics.
do they drink to the point where their unit doesn't work? Because if that's the case, then I couldn't deal with that.
Does that happen?
If you drink too much, yes, you will not get an erection.
Regardless of what you're drunk on?
Yeah.
Well, that's not good. That alone is a reason enough should be enough to keep a guy from drinking.
Ordered pizza. Yes, I love pizza. Hey, Carol.
Pizza.
Fried pork chops, mashed taters. Where's the applesauce? Pork chops and applesauce.
Carne asada, quesadilla for dinner. That's good. Shrimp, hot dogs. He was late for dinner, so I just stared at him. Legalization of weed. Should weed be legalized? Yes. Next topic. Should it be legalized?
I can't stand the smell of it.
Well, me neither, but it doesn't mean just for that it shouldn't be legalized. I think let the state make money on it.
I'm sorry. I just read what Marlene wrote.
You're jumping way ahead here.
Oh, that takes me back to a Pink song.
Yeah, the Marvin McRae story that came out earlier. Somebody had mentioned that he had passed away. It looked like a legit site where it came from, so I posted it. Then I take it off. I canceled. I took down the post because it turned out might be shady. If you guys don't know who Marvin or Von McRae is, he is the husband of Dre McRae. She's got a page called Slay with Dre McRae. I think at one point she was an influencer doing makeup and stuff, and then she got into the diet and just weird powdery crap. I don't want to say what it's called because it's controversial. It's a controversial supplement. But she lost like a lot of weight. And then she gave it to her husband, and he started freaking out, and his body reacted to it. And next thing you know, dude's trying to unalive himself. Next thing you know, he's in a coma. And one of her last appearances was when Vanessa invited her on her show, and I streamed that. Somebody woke me up out of bed at 2 a.m. You gotta watch. You gotta stream this. And it was that famous 2:30 in the morning video. If you haven't seen it, it went viral. It was almost 300,000 views, and it was hilarious. So anyway, post came up that he had passed away. It turned out that's not true. And right now, nobody knows the story. I mean, seemingly he's alive. He has not passed away. Yep, that's true. Paying more, getting less. So the word on the street now is that he has not passed away. It was a, like when celebrities they come out with these fake stories that they've died. Yeah,
like Elvis.
Oh, so you think Elvis is alive still?
Isn't he?
Is he? I don't know. Is he? Dirty water dogs from New York City are the best. My wife argues that Chicago's are better. They're different, right? Chicago dogs got everything on it. And a poppy seed bun, peppers, sweet or hot, or both, onions, tomatoes, mustard, no ketchup. Mustard is pretty much banned in Chicago, pretty much.
I like mustard.
Does Bam ever travel to the valley?
Does what?
Does Bam ever travel to the valley?
Yes, I do. I live in the valley.
No, he means the Rio Grande Valley.
Oh, the Rio Grande Valley. No, because I do not travel to the Rio Grande Valley because the Rio Grande Valley does not exist.
Oh, really? Do
Yes.
tell.
It's the Rio Grande Valley, not Grande. It's not French.
Grande, the Rio Grande Valley. Very good. See, even Bam listens. Bam learns quick.
Well,
Chuck is what you call a professional and a functioning alcoholic.
Hey, I've been that. I've been a functioning alcoholic. So, yeah, no, I mean, it's easy to look at a word and say it a couple of times and go, okay, that doesn't sound right. So obviously there's a silent letter in here. And spelling's not my forte by any means.
I remember that.
Like I say, I'm not the most intelligent Carl in the world. I'm really not. But I mean, I can look at a couple of words and go, oh, well, there's a silent letter in there because that just makes no sense. Common sense.
Just stop going out with them. Yeah. But what about like a boyfriend or girlfriend?
What about them?
I mean, if you knew somebody was a drunk or got drunk, maybe not alcoholic, but they got drunk frequently, could you date somebody like that?
I did. Jamie was a drunk.
And he didn't mind that you were a drinker as well?
Actually, I think I turned him into an alcoholic because I've always had this habit of whenever I walk in the door from work, first thing I do is make myself a cocktail. And I sit down and I watch TV for a couple hours, and I'll have dinner, and then I'll have a glass of wine or another cocktail with dinner. So yeah,
The former bartender in me kicks in. Bartending for 25 years.
who? Oh, bartending can be fun.
So is it true, bartenders, you bartenders out there, when you do a rum and coke, the more rum and cokes they order, the more you shift the amount of coke versus the amount of rum? Like your first one, this much coke and this much rum. Order the second one, okay, a little. Okay, he's on the fifth rum and coke. Now you got this much rum and this much coke. Is that
It
Is that
depends on
true?
the tips. It depends on the tips.
I always wondered about that. Cut them off and water them down. Yeah, I definitely couldn't. Drunk women turn off. Huge turn off.
Yeah, sloppy drunks are not fun.
Just drunks for me are not fun. She knows. She knows. I'm just not a fan of. And you watch the videos or the reels or whatever, all these drunk girls and they're falling down and it's to me it's just a huge turn off. I just walk away from that. I'd be like, see ya. I'll walk home from here. Thank you. Chris, and I wouldn't date a drunk unless they were freaks. Well, you got those two. Hey, Carol Molinari Waterman. And where are you visiting from, Carol? This is what you were laughing at earlier.
Yes, and Pink actually uses that in one of her songs.
Whiskey dick.
Whiskey dick. That's when you drink so much you can't get it up.
Oh, who's getting tornadoes? Ribeye and baked potatoes, good. Friday night. Yeah.
So that Who Wore It Better show we did the other night. I showed Carl, my union rep, and I said, "Wow, can you believe this? In less than 12 hours, over 1,000 views."
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here looking at it on your webpage now, and it doesn't tell me how many views it has. I can't find how many views it had anymore.
Let me take a look. We're talking about the contest, right?
Yeah, the contest show.
Let's see. This was I forgot. Poor Shepherd Smith don't have a show no more. Boo hoo. I think this is it. Uh, 1,100.
Only 1,100, so not much more.
Kind of leveled off there.
Yeah.
Well, according to Sevan, he has passed. That's a sad. Yeah, but that's not. I don't think that's true. Nobody's confirming it. Even his sister apparently is saying, "I didn't hear about this." That's the problem. It can't be corroborated. I don't think he's ever going to come out of it. I don't think so. Hey, Amy, same to you. Have a good weekend. And somebody looked up something having to do with a social security number or something like that. And there's no confirmation of that at all. Yeah, Bam lives in Brownsville. He lives off of Bam's on Southmost in Brownsville.
I am.
In here in the ghetto. What's up, Vic?
What's up, Double D?
Digital dimwit in the house. Nope. I think I'm so behind these comments. Still answering of, could you date a drunk? We partied together when we first met, had kids, nothing for 20 years, but a week and a year now. We're older. We can do whatever we want on fun party. There you go. Cuba Libre. I like Cuba Libre.
Sloppy. Yep. Kelly. Yep. The only place you can get a good drink is a Mexican. That's the untruth.
For those of you, Bam, you don't drink beer, right?
I can't stand the smell of beer. It's kind of like marijuana. I can't stand the smell of it. Now there is blah, blah, I can't think of what it's called. It's beer without yeast. Malt liquor.
Yes.
Now I can drink some of that.
Colt 45.
Yeah, I can drink some of that, but the yeast in the beer, it does something weird to me.
Have you ever gotten drunk, Manny? If so, what kind of drunk are you? Never been drunk in my life. I'm like a lightweight, what they call a lightweight. At the wrong time, if I have a Corona, a half a bottle of Corona, that'll get to my head, and I gotta eat something. And if I'm gonna drink a rum and coke or vodka cranberry or stuff like that, I usually have food in me already.
Vodka cranberry sounds good.
It is. I have been buzzed. I've been buzzed off a cigar. I've told that story here before. That kind of buzz I don't mind. Hey, Lucy. That kind of buzz I don't mind, but not everybody does cigar. I did a cigar show, a little one, a month ago.
I seen that with that girl.
Melanie, yeah.
Yeah. She was interesting. I mean, I think she could have put on a little bit more clothing, but I mean, to each their own.
That's her thing. I don't know what she's a promoter or a.
But I guess that's as everything, sex sells. So I mean, if you want to sell a $500 cigar, you got to give them something else to look at other than a $500 cigar.
Well, she can sell cigars for a lot of people. No, I did not take the video down. The video's still there.
She was extreme. I mean, she was beautiful.
Bam. Are you Nicole's neighbor?
I am.
Bam's not hard to find. Just look for a big yellow bus parked in front of a house. That's him. This wouldn't be allowed to broadcast here because unaliving. What's that? Oh, you mean about Marvin? No, we can talk about it. So I've talked about it before. I did a few shows on that kind of situation. No, I couldn't do the drunk. I watched it without alcohol. New to my family. Yeah, me too. We had growing up, somebody was an alcoholic, and I vowed then as a little kid, never, ever, ever. For a while, I promised never to drink at all. And then I had my first beer when I was 30. That's when I had my first beer. That's my first alcohol.
Look at what I've been missing.
That's my first liquor, alcohol of any kind. It was a beer when I turned 30. Not when I turned 30, but when I was 30. And that was down here in Mexico. My cousins corrupted me.
Mm-hmm.
And it was Mexican beer. And I've learned I like it American style, lime and salt. My husband and I are heading out with some friends to play darts, enjoy some music and whiskey. Whiskey.
Oh, be careful the whiskey dick.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, Carol. I know. So edibles, no, not me. I've never done weed. Won't do it. Not interested.
I have. I've done it. I've smoked it. I've eaten it. And then I lost a job where I shit you not, I'm 10,000% serious. I was making $3,000 a week before taxes. After taxes is about $2,400 take home. I failed a drug test, and ever since then, I never touched the shit.
Ouch.
When you lose that kind of money, yeah. It's not worth it.
Monte Cristos, I like Cohiba, and I like the Arturo Fuente. Macanudos are good too. I wouldn't mind having a box. I wouldn't mind having a box of Cuban cigars, but as we know, those are illegal.
Not anymore.
Or purchased. Yes, they are.
No, we got trade open up from Cuba. We can have the Cubans in.
Trump reversed it. So you can go to Cuba on a humanitarian mission, right? And when you're there, you're allowed to buy X number of boxes you can bring back with you. but they've got to be for personal consumption. So you have to say, yeah, these are for me. I'm not going to sell them. And then you bring them, and then you sell them for $50 a pop per cigar.
Of course you do.
Of course you do. It's the American way. Capitalism. Didn't realize the female to male ratio until you mentioned it last week, and it's true. I told you that you need to find yourself a boutique distiller.
I'll agree with that.
What's a boutique distiller? I know what a boutique is. I know what a distiller is, but what's a boutique distiller?
Put them together.
PB&J.
Oh, I like PB&J.
I got drunk off 2020. I mean, stupid drink.
Oh my God, I remember that shit. I mean, is it still $1.50 for a whole pint?
What's 2020?
Mad Dog 2020. It's like drinking freaking cough syrup. Oh my God, it's the worst tasting crap in the world. But when you're a teenager, it tastes good.
Rum and Coke. So good. My ex was severe alcoholic. Full rehab without success. Ruined my marriage. It's not the same person. Sorry to hear that. Bummer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good.
Rehab doesn't work for everybody. I mean, they always say you got to hit rock bottom before rehab works, but rock bottom's different for everybody.
Hey, Chuck. Yeah, I can say that Manny had a Diet Coke when I met up with him. That's right. I had a Diet Coke with some chicken wings. Chuck's a good dude. Let me know when you come back, buddy. We got to go back and do that. Chuck's a good guy. 2020 is gasoline. Never had it, so I can't say. I mean, I try it, but I need to try for pain management. See, that's a different story. If you're going to do 420 or some kind of variation for, because I heard it does what it does to people with like Parkinson's and stuff. I mean, it's a noticeable change to their nervous system, and it just calms them down. It's amazing.
Well, and it's an anti-nausea drug for people with cancer.
Yeah. Yeah, same thing in Colorado. You still can. Just because it's legal doesn't mean employers don't have to accept you.
Nope.
Yeah, we'll be switching to YouTube. Finally, this thing's going to happen this week. I think next week we're going to go all YouTube only. PB&J better be strawberry jelly. Maybe grape, but strawberry only.
Yes, strawberry.
Trump did reverse the ban on Cuban cigars after Obama allowed them. Yep, yes, he did. Didn't agree with that, but it's all right. I don't know how much it is because when I got drunk, that was the last time I drank that. So, Bam, you're thinking that stuff is pretty cheap, huh?
2020? Oh, yeah. Last time I bought it, yeah, it was like $1.50 for a pint if I had to guess now. But then again, I was like 16, 17 years old. I mean, so here it is. Here I am 40 years later. If I had to guess, I'd say it's still under $8 would be my guess.
Jewish wine. Isn't that Manischewitz or whatever that is? Is that wine or is that just grape juice?
So that's what I've always wondered when you're at Catholic and you're doing and your mass and you're doing the little bread thing and the little shot of what plastic shot. Is that grape juice they're giving me?
That's
or is that actual wine?
That's grape juice. When you're taking your communion.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for.
Yeah. Makes edibles for that and can't. Yeah. Oh, you make. Okay. I bet if Bam came to Brownsville, he'd have more people there than Beto. Beto, Robert O'Rourke, the fake Mexican.
Yeah.
I want rid of the opioids. If 420 works for me, I want it over Oxy.
Okay, so Brady, let me tell you a little story about them opiates. I was on Oxycontin and Percocet for several years with back pain. And when I moved out of Cincinnati, I would fly back to my doctor every single month to get a prescription in Cincinnati. And, I was always extremely lucky that I never got popped with random drug tests because I probably would have failed one or two. But then, I had a prescription, so they would have to accept it. But yeah, they're extremely dangerous. Got to watch out for them mother freakers.
It saved my life. Pain relief. Athletes say the pot makes the pain better. Pain better. I mean, eases the pain.
Makes it so you can deal with it better. It's wine, wafer and wine. Everclear. Oh my God, that stuff is nasty. That is cough syrup, straight out of a bottle.
You know what? You know what we should do next year?
Actually, no, that's drinking gasoline. Everclear is.
You know what would be a good raffle?
What?
Dinner with Bam and Manny. And we'd fly you down here.
Okay.
Or somewhere, I suppose, somewhere for those that, not everybody lives in Texas, right?
Let's make sure Kate wins so we can go to Australia. But we have to win enough. We have to create it, get enough money to pay for the airfare to Australia.
Yeah. It's a $5,000 a ticket, and we need to sell 5,000 tickets.
And because if I'm flying that long on an airplane, trust me, I need business class.
That's right.
And the size of this ass does not fit in coach, okay?
Colorado has a proposition built for synthetic mushrooms. God. Cheaper than Mad Dog 2020. What's that, Everclear? That's wine. That's not wine. It's grape juice. Mad Dog will give you a hangover. I do strawberry, blackberry, mango, apricot, even a good marmalade. For PB&J? I don't know what that stuff is. It's disgusting. Mad Dog is really called Morgan David. My mother was Jewish. Aha!
Morgan
so
David.
Mad Dogs, that's what they're saying. It's actually wine.
Okay.
Morgan David. Nice David. Jewish name like there. It.
Everclear is Purple Passion.
He wants back in those zombie with prescriptions, now all natural. Glad to hear that. Lived in Cincy for 7 years, been on oxycodone since 2020 when I broke my femur.
Ooh.
Ouch. That's a vicious break. That's nasty. Did VT never refer to you at all, right? As far as the your costume, we'll call it?
Not that I'm aware of.
Of course not. She's going to pretend she didn't see it. That's what she's going to do.
So did you happen to watch our Ruby show the other night?
Which one?
The one with Vanessa was on it?
She never was. She never made it.
No.
He had an issue. I think he was having phone problems. I think his phone broke.
Oh, that sucks.
So he's trying to raise funds for a phone. Have severe back issues, infused back rub with eucalyptus oil, weed, emu oil, menthol, arnica oil, and peppermint oil. Sounds tasty, actually. Never been on a plane. Oh, you poor people have never been on a plane. I'm bidding if Bam eats rice. Have you had rice yet? Since you said you might have to resort to eating maggots. Okay,
so funny you should ask. Because I didn't have a whole lot of time today for lunch because I had a 1:45 early out I had to do. So this left me with about just under an hour for lunch. I mean, like 53 minutes for lunch. I usually get like 2 hours for lunch. So I went to Happy Panda and I ordered Beijing beef and honey walnut shrimp. And I told them I wanted fried rice. because I figured, okay, well, there's got to be some sort of flavor in there if it's fried, and I think I've seen like carrots and shit in there. So I get my little box, open it up. What the hell did they give me? They gave me noodles. So now I haven't eaten rice yet.
No rice. Okay.
I tried, but the world wasn't agreeing with me on the rice yet. Who had an emergency?
Who had an emergency? Was she live?
Last time I looked, she didn't do anything today.
Yeah, unless she did like recently.
Yes, Bonnie, I tried to eat rice, but it just wasn't. The logistics weren't there for it to happen today. The planets were not aligned for Bam to eat rice today.
Yeah, I just see she just put a bunch of TikTok videos, and I keep seeing the same stuff. Got to show her face all beat up and all that kind of stuff,
Well, she's proud of that. She's proud of that look. That's the only time she's ever had those lips that she actually wanted without the lipo or not the lipo, the oh my god, I cannot fucking think. Botox injections. See, Kate's like, don't eat rice. Don't eat rice. Rice is bad, right, Kate?
It's not, especially if you're a diabetic or you're watching you have to watch what you eat. You got to keep your carbs down.
You got to watch what you eat when you're a diabetic. Nobody ever told me that.
You can't be eating a lot of rice. You can't.
Oh, wait a second. What they told me is, oh, you're diabetic. You're not allowed to eat at all. That's what they told me. When you're diabetic, you can't eat anything.
You can. You really have. It's all about portion control. You got to eat less. So, like Chinese buffet, just don't even bother. Don't even bother going.
I love the buffet. I put my little plastic bib on. I pull the chair right up to the feeding trough, and I go to town.
Plastic bib. I think go to the BT's bib, pull the pay. You're allowed to come out. Okay. Babe. Robin says, "Bam, hey babe." I did Google it. Always reposting the same videos, get the number up. Yeah, I know, but the forever victim, professional victim. That would be cool to, dinner with Manny and Bam, but it'd have to be like a world tour kind of a thing, We'd have to visit different locations, right?
Do you know how expensive that would be? You better start monetizing and making more money than what you're making.
California, New York.
I've been to New York. I don't need to go back. I've been to Texas. I've been to California.
She had an emergency. She said someone said she hanging with another Moreno, first name of OM's brother. He lost his family over crack, so that's who she's supposed to be hanging with now. That's why she's not online live. Did you see the reel with lips and hot dog? Oh, I saw that. That was funny.
No, I haven't. No.
It's the guy. What's his name? Julio Lampier or something like that. That's the guy's name.
Okay, will you find the video and get ready, and I'll be back in a moment. Come on, Carl.
That I laughed hard. I saw that. It's the girl with I guess she had Botox or fillers or whatever, and they're big. And the doctors are there, whoever did it, they're like touching her lips. She's laying down. Let's see if I can find that real quick. That was funny. Un momento, por favor. Oh, there it is. I found it. I found it. And I'm going to play it right here. I'm not even going to,
Oh, sweet Jesus. That is not right. That is not right.
Oh, that's
God.
hilarious. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. That is funny. You got to admit it's funny. She keeps posting the video because she's up to 7 million views. Wonder how much she get paid for that.
Speaking of 7 million, okay, just it's Friday night. Y'all make sure you go out and get your million or your Mega Millions lottery ticket because it's $1.6 billion. That means if you won, you would take home $756 million.
If you take cash.
Yeah.
And then taxes after that, you get about 500 mil, 400 or 500 mil, actual cash.
Go out and buy that lottery.
Or just take the 20-year option and you get $1.6 billion. You pay your own taxes every year.
How much would that be a year? How many zeros are in a billion? Jessica, daylight savings is tomorrow, so before you go to bed, turn your clock back an hour.
16,000, 160,000, 1.6 million, 16 million, 160 million. There's not enough zeros on this thing. Oh, okay, I got it. 1.6 billion divided by 20. 80 million a year.
That'd be hard to live on.
Please.
That'd be hard to live on.
80 million be hard to live on. Yeah, but then you know what you do? You call JG Wentworth. He'll cash you out.
It's my money, and I need it now.
See? Ay, 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 ay.
Oy vey.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Carl will be right back. Thank you. That was funny. The hot dog lips. That was hilarious.
That was funny.
Phoenix would be another location.
It's too hot in Arizona. I've been there once. It was like 115 in the shade. You can fry an egg on the sidewalk in Arizona.
What did somebody just say up here? It's about portion control. I was diabetic and reversed it. Portion control is a trick to serve a full saucer, not a plate, a saucer. A little plate. It's about this big.
Okay, how many little plates can I have in one setting?
One. Bam, like, okay, you can do that.
Yeah, I just get more exercise running back and forth between the kitchen and the living room.
Fall back, spring forward. That's the magic formula. Fall back, spring forward.
Yeah, so when the hell are we done with this bullshit?
You know, are they ever going to just cancel that and just leave it one way forever?
Well, they were supposed to, and then the pandemic hit and nobody did anything. But they still got their $250,000 a year sitting at home doing not a fucking thing.
I toyed with the idea of having everybody here, all whoever wants to participate, throw money in the pot, and let's buy a bunch of Powerball tickets. I think it could work. I think I don't know if we had a winning number, things could get complicated.
Yeah, especially if we only won like $100.
Paisley Law, you can take a lump sum or the full amount, but you get it in annual payment, in annual 20-year payments. Once a year for 20 years.
Now, if a group of people, because they've done this in like factories and things, and there's been factory people that's actually won. Some of them took lump sum, some of them took over time. So it's like the whole group can be completely different if you won the whole thing.
Yeah, but you can't be if you buy them all together as one entity. You've got to pick one or the other. Just because you had a bunch of different contributors, it doesn't mean you can. Some can do cash and some can do. No, it doesn't work.
They
that
did
way.
in Wisconsin 15, 20 years ago.
I don't think so.
On the Miracle Mile.
I don't think so.
I think they did.
Yeah, the movie you got to watch is the one with what's the dude from Breaking Bad, Cranston or something.
I have no idea.
Yeah, he did a movie where he was trying to improve the town he lived in, right? So he decided to buy lottery tickets, and then he turned that into a business. And he had people contributing, buying shares, if you would, or ownership. So if they would give $1,000, he would calculate everybody's percentage according to how much money they put into the big pot. And they were winning the lottery every month. They won, I think, $17 million over a few months.
Wow.
But he turned it into a business. And so when you were contributing money, like buying stock, you were actually buying your share of lottery winnings. And when you buy that many tickets, your chances are way, way higher that you're going to get some kind of a payout.
Well, I think the states need to be more like Canada when it comes to the lottery. Canada doesn't. If you win the lottery in Canada, there's no taxes on it. It's tax free.
There you go, man. Use a children's plate with different sections for portion control, like a paper plate, the ones that are divided up with the three sections
that you can't fit anything in.
Well, that's the
one
point.
Green bean, one kernel of corn, and a chicken leg.
Hot and easy, but during this time, it's nice. Oh crap! I gotta get up. We're going to community cleanup. Pray for our safety. Be safe, Facebook user. Still don't know who you are. Is that KK? Who are you? Why don't you let the winner pick the place for all you to meet? I mean, I'd be game for that, but I don't know if Van would be willing to do something like that.
I mean, I don't fit on a little airplane anymore. I'm not 150 pounds. I'm not size 32 like I was 7 years ago.
Yeah, but we can figure out.
I mean,
something to think about.
When I fly now, it's like Southwest. Oh, sir, you're too large. You have to buy 3 seats.
No, you can do 2 in a 145. You can do 2, even in a 200. You can do 2 seats.
I couldn't fit through a fucking door of 200 right now.
Yeah, you could.
They'd have to grease my ass up, pull me out, and push me down the aisle.
I'd be happy with 100,000. I could be 100,000 air, and I'd be good.
I'd be good with that.
I could make that work for a long time.
I can make it work for a
very long time.
3 months.
I could. No. You play that right. You could make that last a long time.
By the time I paid off all my bills and bought a new car, I'd probably have about 3 months left.
Yeah, well, go. You don't have to buy a $60,000 car, buddy.
But that's the one I want.
Well, too bad. You gotta buy a used one. A used one, fairly new. I would keep it transparent. I don't know. I would. And we'd have to do this by tomorrow because tomorrow's a drawing, right?
Yep. Tomorrow at like 10ish.
But there can't be no. I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying it's going to happen. I just mean if we were going to do something like that, You know what? If it rolls over and nobody wins this time, and the thing goes up to like 2 billion,
That's fucking crazy.
then
Could you fucking imagine? I mean, people from other countries would be flying in to be buying tickets.
$2 billion.
I guarantee you, if nobody wins and it rolls over again,
Your cash take would be $1 billion.
and that thing would hit, but before Monday, because that'd be the next drawing. This on Monday.
782 after taxes.
Yeah, it'd be 2.7 billion. It'd be almost $3 billion by Monday if it rolls over again.
3 billion? I don't think it'd meet 3. I think
it'd make 2.7.
Yeah, I think it'd just go over 2. Certain people crack ass in my country. Be happy just $1 million. I'm not singing the stupid J.D. Wentworth song to get my. No, I mean, if we do that, it'd be the understanding whether if I got to write it down and whatever. If 20 of us put in $20 a piece and there's one winning ticket, whatever the winnings are, we split it up 20 ways or however many number of people.
Yeah, how do you split $3 20 ways?
Okay, so if it's less than whatever, $10 or $20 of a winner, then we just buy another $20 worth of tickets, and everybody's still involved. I just don't want somebody to go crazy and go, oh no, I'm going to sue. The numbers are wrong. Obviously, we'd buy all the tickets, and whoever participated would get an email with a photograph of all the tickets. So this is the tickets. So there'd be no funky business. And it's not a raffle, so it's not going to be $5 a ticket. No, it's just whatever. The Powerballs are $2 or $3 if you get it with the power play. Oh, and that's not counting if somebody buys a ticket with power play, your winnings can go up to 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, but not if you win the jackpot. On everything else, it can. So if you hit 5 numbers,
not the jackpot. Okay.
Yeah. So if you hit 5 numbers, which is $1 million. So if you hit the power play, if it's a 4, then you got $4 million. But yeah, the power play does not work for the actual jackpot.
Well, that freaking sucks.
Yeah.
We should have a meet and greet at Stars so we can have dinner. See, that'd be dangerous. I think a lot of idiots would come out to hate. The haters would come out. The haters.
Oh, yeah, the haters.
What is the best way to look for plane tickets?
Tuesdays at
3:30 in the afternoon is the best. Between 2:30 and 3:30, that's when you want to look for tickets. And go direct. Don't go to Priceline. Don't go to what's the other one? Those damn websites.
Kayak.com.
Yeah, no.
Stay away from all those. Just buy it straight from the actual airline. Because Priceline and Kayak and all those other people, they sell you the lowest fare they can get. And some of them have this select fare now where there are so many rules attached to that fare that you purchased that if the plane cancels, you have to stay on that airline for 4 days before they'll even move you to another airline.
Yeah,
or you're screwed.
Or you got like a lot of connections only because you're getting a cheaper ticket. And now you got to connect in Cleveland. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Just buy direct from United, Delta, American Airlines, even Southwest. I don't like them, but they're a legit company. So don't fly. And I'm going to say this: don't fly Frontier or Allegiant or Spirit.
Yeah, they're the Kmart of airlines, the Walmart.
I'm going to say I was told by a mechanic. Yeah, their maintenance records are not the greatest, and you want to be careful with that. Like, wow. Ever since I heard that, I would just not fly them at all. Stick with the majors.
Yeah. I mean, granted, you're gonna pay a little bit more up front, but if you were to buy like that cheap airline like Allegiant, okay, yeah, it's gonna cost you $110 for your base. Oh, they're gonna charge you for a seat. If you want to pick your seat, they're charging you for that. They charge you for a carry-on bag. And who doesn't take a bag? Okay, you're going someplace where you don't normally live or visit. You're gonna take a bag. So they charge you for a carry-on bag, and then if you want a soda, it's like $25 for a soda. I mean, they nickel and dime you to death. They really do. Just get fucking United, American, Delta, whatever from the get-go, and you'll be much happier.
Yeah, with that kind of money, yeah, you would. I mean, you got to be careful because people are going to they're going to come at you from everywhere. Long lost cousins that you never knew you had.
So that's one thing about living in the state that I live in. You don't
Especially
have
your.
you don't have to identify it yourself if you win. You can keep your identity a secret if you win.
Well, in any state, you pretty much can as long as you set up your corporation. That's why some people don't come forward right away because they're setting up their crap.
They're hiring an attorney. Here's what they're doing.
That too. Every little bar the worst cheat bar ever. I love that place. Let it go back in the pool if it's small winnings. Yeah, I agree. I think so. I think I might want to do that. Let's see if it rolls over. I'm thinking I have a PVC pipe there. It's got alert. Guy was shot 3 times and back. Car is all shot up, and they have a suspect in custody. My neighbor is so bad. Damn. Where the hell is that?
In New York, by chance.
Put it in the bank and live off the interest. I mean, that's what it's going to be. You got to select a bunch of different banks. You can easily, with that kind of money, easily live off the interest and not even touch your principal.
So how does that work? Because your banks are only federally insured up to $100,000 per account.
Yeah, well, you got different banks that are insured for higher amounts, specialty banks.
I didn't know we had those.
Yeah. But yes, some people have to keep their money in various banks. And sometimes even overseas.
Like a Swiss bank account?
That'd be a good place. Although it's not legal, I don't think. I don't know if it's true yet, but Blue is buying Spirit. I know that Blue was buying Spirit and Allegiant was buying Frontier, or I forgot what they were. A bunch of those were like that. I don't like any of those. Frontier, the smell coming through the plane, my son had to calm my ass down because I was about to act a fool and run for the door. So a lot of people don't know that the, I think it's a Boeing aircraft. Like the God, I forgot what is the aircraft? The
A320, A321, A319.
So the 320 and the 321, those hydraulics make noises. Like when they land and all the flaps are retracting and you hear the zzz, like real loud in the cabin. That's normal. It's not extraordinary. And a lot of people freak out about that because they just don't know what the sounds are. Austin in the city. Little California. Everybody agrees it's the same number each pick. The same number each pick. The same number each pick. I mean, if we do this thing, if it rolls over and we do this, we actually do this, it's just going to be a quick pick. A crap load of quick pick tickets.
You know, Ashleah. Did I say that right? Ashleah? Ashley. I have been in first class on Delta, United, and American. All 3 of the biggest ones I've been in first class on all 3 of them. By far, American has the most cushiest first class. They actually have seats with cushions like this in their first class. American does. Delta's like this. United's like this.
But what aircraft was it? That makes a difference too.
that was when I was in first class on American with cushy seats. It was the Mad Dog, the MD 80. Is
Yeah.
that right?
Yep.
But
Yeah.
I was on one of their Boeing A3. No, it was a 737-200 when we went to Jamaica, and that wasn't a bad. I mean, it was okay, but Delta's first class on there. 737s are better. But on the older airplanes, Americans got it by far.
All right. So I think we'll wrap it up for the night. Unless you would feel like continuing.
Well,
You work tomorrow?
I am going to drive tomorrow. I don't actually work, but I'm going to go out and I'm going to drive and make some a little bit of money just because I need
Okay.
money.
Yep. No,
Let's see.
nothing there.
Let's see what Vanessa's doing, if she's doing anything.
So, by the way, I have created,
Oh, you have?
subscription via YouTube. Now you can subscribe and be a actual official subscriber.
Yeah, she's done nothing.
There's 3 different tiers of subscription,
Well,
and each one got perks. And but I'll be getting a little more into that once it's. Actually, I think it is approved already. So we got like a raffle coming up. I hope. I'm sorry, a giveaway.
ooh,
And I'm
giveaway.
just trying to work out those details for an Apple TV device.
Oh, like the little box and remote, not like the Apple TV that's like $4,000.
I don't even think there's an Apple actual television.
No, that they were in the process of making one. I don't know if it came out yet.
Nope, they actually stopped production of it.
Oh, did they?
Yep.
I haven't heard that.
I think it had to do with the competition and how pricey it was going to be.
Well, it was going to be pricey from what I understood.
Yeah, like way too pricey, and with the competition that's out there right now.
Well, how are they going to work that Apple car then with Tesla? I mean,
Dead Butterfly Project, up to 5-time winnings with Power Play. Correct, except for the jackpot, as Bam just said. I mean, still, if you won 2 million and then you get the 5-time multiplier, that's not a bad payday.
that's $10 million. That's just more money the government's going to steal from you.
I'm not crazy about Delta because their seats are small. It depends on the aircraft. I mean, even the 737s are not comfortable. I mean, if you're in first class, it's a different story.
Yeah.
But the coach, I'd hate to be on an 18-hour flight in coach.
I got to ever since I worked in the airline industry, I could not. If I had to be in any more than 3 hours in coach, I wouldn't go.
Yep.
I didn't get first class. I told you we're not going. 3 hours is my limit in coach. I mean, a bunch of fucking recycled ass. No, I can't. Yeah.
It's difficult. I mean, I did a red eye from LA to DC, and that was on a 737, and that was a coach. There was nothing available in first, and I had to get there, so I had to fly it, and I was glad to be off that airplane. And that's not even a horrible long flight either. So what's the difference between each tier and YouTube? Yeah, the real difference is the perks you get. And one of the perks was going to be is, and that was going to be is that the second and third tier you're entered into, freebie giveaways.
Ooh.
And but YouTube's got a policy: you cannot do contests, sweepstakes, giveaway, that kind of thing. So I had to remove those. Technically, officially remove them from the list of perks. Although I'm going to keep repeating and saying them what the perks are. And some are going to be member only videos or member only programs and that kind of thing. With one of them, you get, once you sign up and you subscribe, you get a free T-shirt, a Manny Behind the Mic T-shirt, and again we've got giveaways and then premium giveaways for the third tier of subscription. So a regular giveaway is going to be a set of steak knives, and then a premium giveaway is going to be like your nice tech products and that kind of thing. So yeah, and I don't know how that works, if they're available, or how that is made available to you to subscribe. Frontier Airlines here in Colorado offering, if you buy a package special. Apple TV came out today in Australia. Apple TV? You mean the little device or an actual television set? Cheap tickets. Ugh, I hated that website. Cheap tickets. Okay. The problem when you buy cheap tickets from like cheaptickets.com,
They're not cheap.
And there's a delay and you need to have your flight moved around, some airlines won't touch. You got to call Cheap Tickets. You got to call Priceline. You got to deal with them directly.
Yeah.
And now the airline can't deal with your ticket.
Because it's a completely different ticket stock. The airline
Yeah.
doesn't own it. So if the airline does anything with it, it's considered embezzlement.
Yeah.
Two,
and if the airline deals with it, now they charge cheaptickets.com something else, an additional fee for doing that. Now you're cutting into their profits.
It could be a bulk ticket of which the airline can't do anything with because there's some kind of coding or something on it that, it's just a pain in the butt to do anything with. So the airline just says, no, you have to call your travel agent or call wherever you ticket from. We can't do anything with it. And it's not like they're being difficult or don't want to help you. It's they can't help you.
Right.
Because it's part of the rules it's part of the rules that the airline and the cheaptickets.com agreed to.
Yeah, and I remember customers were getting mad at us. I'm like, hey, you bought them at cheap tickets. And so whenever they would come, well, we're just checking prices. I'd say, okay, check all the prices you want, but buy it from us or buy it from American or buy it from Delta. Half Manny buys half of the money and Bab buys the other half. That way it's in two different places. Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, comes from a couple of different. Yeah.
So if we do a pot, and there's, I don't know, let's say $100, I'll buy $50 worth here, and I'll send Bam the other 50, and he'll buy tickets. That's a very good idea. I like it. Love it. I always set off metal detectors. So embarrassing. What, you got to win a metal leg or something? Remember the scene in Airplane, the movie, when the guy's going through his metal detector, he's taking off his leg, and All right, yeah, we'll find out next week for sure. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna find out how that subscription thing works, and then I'll put it out there. Ozzy G, damn, how you been, bud?
What's up,
been a while. The actual TV or the little Apple TV device, you mean? I'm guessing the device.
Yeah, I'm thinking the device.
Last night I saw on a plane, a chick in Virginia broke my heart, came back crying like a little baby. Was that a long distance relationship that you never met her before? Bummer. That just happens to. I wonder why I said that. Why do you set it off? Kelly was 21 and a half years ago. Dang. And you're still getting over it, Robin? Come on. Really? Really?
Really?
All right. I got to check out that subscription junk. All righty. I think we're going to wrap it up right now. I think so.
Well, I'm waiting for Kate. See if it was the little box or if it was a TV.
Oh, yeah. Kate, you say the 4K. Do you mean the Apple TV device, the little thing that you plug into the TV? Or is it an actual physical, 30-inch TV or whatever size is there? Hey, Amanda from Arizona. All right. Bam, you got anything? Parting words?
Nope.
No, Bam's quiet for a change. An actual TV? No way. Show me that. Send me a link. I want to see what an Apple television looks like.
Yeah, and is it like $5,000? Because that's they were thinking that it was going to be like $4,000 here.
Yeah, I don't know what would make that so special. Unless it's eyes here. She showed me a have you seen that super thin? It's like maybe 4 or 5 sheets of paper thick, maybe 10 sheets of paper thick. Lies flat on a wall completely. I mean, and it's so amazing. Freaking technology. It's a TV.
Well, that's why it's so damn expensive, because it's so thin. I mean, it costs a lot of money to make that shit small.
Dude,
LG wallpaper TV.
Yes, that's the one. That's the one. Howdy, Dana. Good night, D. VT. Oh, wait a minute. Hold your horses. Oh, she's live. She's live right now.
Oh, is she now?
Ooh, she's live right now. Do we want to watch VT Chronicles?
Why? She'll find out that we're streaming her.
And
she's gonna go, you don't have my permission to stream me.
Don't need it.
That man with the mic.
How come she doesn't say my name? She said it one time. Hey, Christina.
And then it's
Christina.
like, oh, he dresses like a 10, but he's a 3.
Really?
Put her up there for 5 or 10 minutes.
Then you know what? I'm okay with that, Eyes. I'm okay with that. Fake page time. Be right back. Uh-oh. Christina's gonna go make some trouble. All right, let's take a look. How's that?
Yeah, all contact for me is unwanted. Oh, there she is. You gotta turn the music off.
Yeah.
Oh, she's in her car in gray scrubs.
Oh, see, problem with streaming.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it for the first time here. I didn't get the big size. I didn't get a Whataburger. If y'all don't live in Texas, then you don't know what a Whataburger is.
Oh, it's dinner with our little friend.
Whataburger is a franchise.
Okay, first off, Whataburger is not all that.
It's a franchise. I want to say Texas-owned, Texas-bred franchise, but I think the owners now are in out of Chicago, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not mistaken. But I got this. They're being very inventive.
Oh, they are.
This is a chili cheese Whataburger, but I got the Whataburger Junior because a regular Whataburger is too big. A Whataburger Junior.
You got a big mouth. It'll fit.
Everything. Smaller bun, smaller. And if you all were raised in Texas, who's laughing?
The hell?
Who's laughing? Is it a new little troll I have? I have this man. He's a white man. But no, not really. He said he's Jewish. So they're really considered brown folks too. But he came over here to troll me.
It's a religion. Jew is
Nick
Jewish is considered brown folks.
No, it's not.
Is that who's here right now?
This is how dumb she is. No, it's not me.
Rosenbaum?
I was gonna say something over there to
and then he
press
called
her a
me
little bit,
bimbo.
but
not knowing that
I don't want her going to
dealt with like
my
hundreds
boss
of them,
tomorrow or Monday morning and getting
and then he
fired
played the
over
Jewish
there at
card.
Brownsville.
It's like
At the
School
independent school
district.
district.
Jewish
Yeah.
things happening right now.
Jewish.
And the thing
Being
is that
Jewish means you worship
I am
and you believe in
an
Judaism, which is a
advocate for
religion.
marginalized groups, which means Jewish folks, black folks, brown folks. Brown folks include Jewish folks. I'd love to find me a nice Jewish boy. I really would.
Get out of the
Would like
valley.
to see any Jewish folks in prison. It's true. They are the smallest of the population in prison. There's a reason for that. There is. But he's not. You know, he's not. So when my moderator said, do you know how many of your kind Vanessa's dealt with? And he was like, immediately got on the defensive, even though he came and said, big deal. She gets arrested and gets beat up. Yeah, that's Nick Rosenbaum. Yes. Nicky boy. Oh, here we go. There he is. Look at him. I'll let him talk. He's made his appearance. You know that I was gonna do it without blocking him. He's right there. Y'all have at him.
I'm saying something.
Oh, Bam, I'm gonna say something too.
Well, I typed Jewish
you
as a
will,
religion,
okay.
not a color, but I couldn't figure out how to spell Judaism.
No, he did play the Jewish card. I have the screenshots. And
How do you spell
don't worry,
Judaism?
you all know me. And it is playing the Jewish card.
Juda.
As I said, it was stated to him. Do you know how many
Hold on, let me check to make sure I'm not
of your kind
And turn her down
she
a
has
little
dealt with?
Yes.
And immediately he responds with,
Juda ism ism.
bit.
oh, so she was beat up by Jewish
Judaism.
men or something like that? Who said anything about Jewish? No,
All right,
hateful ass people.
and send.
Which is what you are. You must be at the shallow end of your Jewish pool. Because most of your people are exalted in some way. They are. I mean, every group has their, people that don't do a lot of good things towards other people. And you're one of them. You're one of them. Yes. And then he proceeds to slut shame me by calling me a bimbo. Yeah.
Bimbo.
Mm-hmm.
There's bread
Why
in
is
South
he quiet
Dakota that's
now?
called bimbo
'Cause
bread.
nobody muted him.
Yeah, it's Mexican. There's Mexican bread too. Bimbo.
No? Nothing to say now? What did you think? Nicky boy? What did you
Nicky
think?
boy.
You thought that... Please. You think just because you're a Trump supporter, and you have an American flag on your backyard fence, oh, and then get this.
Oh, get this.
You know what I've been through at the hands of many men,
Oh,
and you
boy.
know how much they hate me, those of you that follow me, right?
Right?
So then he gets upset that I said, this is you. Look at you. In other words, why would I care what you think? But I will use you for content all day long. And then he states, you'll see the whole discussion. Don't worry. You all know I always back up what I say.
Mm-hmm.
And then he states, thank you for going to creep on my profile. And I'm like, you came to me showing me a certain level of hate.
What happened?
Did it disappear?
Yeah.
It disappeared. Crap, I know what happened. I don't like this issue that Facebook has.
Thinking that nobody's ever going to see you do it.
Hold on, I get that sucker right back up here.
That's concerning. I guarantee you treat women like me in the way that you have. Show your face to the world. Somebody's gonna recognize your ass. Because I cannot be the first person. There is no way anybody is going to convince me that I'm the first person you've ever done that to.
This.
I am not the first woman you have ever called a bimbo. No.
How do you know?
Mm-mm.
How do you know?
And suddenly now that, there's a despicable rise in hate against Jewish folks.
There is?
Now they're trying to use
Yeah, there's an issue in New York.
Oh, because I'm Jewish? What did you think? Did you think that, he's Jewish? Oh, people are going to think that I'm bullying him because he's Jewish. Hell no. They're going to see our discussion and they're going to know you're pulling the Jewish card because she got your ass where she wants you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Nikki boy? Come on. You have your cover pick as... You have a car for your cover pick.
Yeah, so?
Come on. You know what I mean? Well, look, I haven't even looked at any of his comments. None of them. But you all know. Let's see. I'm going to use him. I'm going to showcase him so well right now. Watch.
Poor guy.
He wants me to know he's laughing at me. And how many of y'all have been following me for years?
None. They just
literally, it's as if I gave him, it's like
most of these people you've got have only been following you for a few months.
Nick, let's pretend that this is what's happening and we're not going to let everybody else know, but we're just going to pretend like you came to troll me and I'm like dealing with you. And so this is what you're going to write so that I can let people know this is the evolution of hate. This is classic bully. All right, here, look, this is great. This is great. I love this. What have I told you about that, y'all, before? What have I told y'all? He thinks he has no idea how well educated my audience is in his kind of bullshit. He has no clue. None.
And they should be able to see right through your bullshit if they're that educated.
That he's the smartest guy in this whole video right now.
Right now. Right now.
Watch. So it's classic.
Okay.
It's like, I love this. This is great. No, you don't. You're just like that little boy where I come from. I'm Hispanic, so where I come from, it's kind of like very similar to when you have like a little kid who's eating something and you tell him it's kind of spicy. It's kind of spicy. Don't, be careful with that. And so then they eat it and then they're like all enchiladas, literally mouth on fire, red face, and they're like, I like it like this. I love it. When they are dying because of the capsaicin just burning the shit out of their mouth. But of course they're going to say, I like it like this. I love this. This is wonderful. This is paradise. That's what little Nikki's doing here.
Little Nikki.
Right, little Nikki?
Little Nikki, she calls him.
Oh, Nixter.
Nixter.
That was funny.
That was funny. If anybody knows little Nikki /Nixter, reach out to him so we can get him over here.
Y'all, I love y'all. But y'all know exactly how I feel, no matter how much you love me, and I love you.
Oh boy.
Don't tell me to be careful.
Be careful,
Please don't.
Vanessa. There's a lot
How-
of sick
What do I have to
tickets
be
out
careful?
there.
How rude of
What's
some
it gonna
people
go? Wasn't it gonna go do?
telling her to be careful.
What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? He's gonna pay some people to get my ass beaten, tortured.
Oh my God.
Here we go
What's he
again.
gonna do? Jump my fence
Same shit.
and go to my
Over
bedroom
and
window?
over and over and over.
What's he gonna do?
Vanessa, learn a new trick,
What's
you
he gonna
one-trick
do?
pony.
This one I already tried.
Learn a new trick.
What's he gonna do? Nothing. Not a damn thing. He's gonna go to sleep tonight thinking of this, and he's gonna wake up tomorrow morning thinking of this. So,
Well,
yeah,
I'm gonna
I'm-
go to sleep tonight, and trust me, I'm not gonna be thinking about you.
I'm sure he's going to go to bed thinking only about this and nothing else because, he's got nothing better to do.
it is. It smells like old-fashioned chili.
Oh, so it smells like your ass.
I never get onions ever. I always say no onions. But this time I said, just give it to me the way. Thank you, Mr. Juan Carlos Rodriguez. Nikki Nixter. Nick, whatever your name is. I don't know what you're used to wherever you're from. They're gonna come for you here. For real. They don't like your kind of attitude. They really don't.
Mhm.
Okay.
Who's
That's
going
like every year that passes, it's like less and less tolerance society has for that. All right. So we're gonna taste this. I've never tasted it. It has Fritos. It's like what's it called?
Okay, so a food connoisseur you may be,
Frito
but
pie.
you don't know how to
It has
critique it.
Fritos in here.
I mean,
Corn chips. Mm-hmm. Hi, Sandy.
open that big old mouth wide, take a big
Look
old
at this
bite, and
dude.
get it all over your face.
Oh, what else have I told you about the comments are going fast. LMFAO IDGAF. What they like. What? ¿Qué dice este? ¿Qué dices? ¿Qué dices, Nick?
Just speak English. Cut
What
it
they
out.
like. You don't even know how to form a sentence. No.
Maybe she doesn't know how to cook, lab.
LMFAO.
Some people don't know how to cook.
Laughing my fucking ass off. I don't give a fuck what they like. Made that
They
very
think a
clear.
nutritious meal is McDonald's.
You can't even use a period.
Oh, she wants a period.
Are you kidding me?
I'll
Bam
give her a
knows,
period.
Bam knows how to use a period.
Please.
I do know how to use a period. Hang on. I got one right here for her. There it
I have
is.
you here for content. For content. Clearly, you can't read there. You're supposed to have a comma after the clearly. Little comma. Like if you put sadly, blah, blah, blah. It's a comma after that. And again, you didn't put the period.
Oh, do you want another period? I can do another one for you.
What was that? I love you. Thank you so much, Mr. Howard. Oh, here we go. We're going to taste this.
Yeah, would you just taste it already?
Seriously.
Did my video get blocked? Can you hear me? Okay.
Oh,
This
she
video
killed
has
it.
ended.
She killed it. She thought she was blocked. I don't know. Unless they did block it. Why did they block it?
Because she's mean and vicious.
Why did they block it?
She's mean. She's vicious.
Because she attacked a Jewish man? Yeah, maybe
She's
that
a
has something to
bully.
do with it. Maybe
She's a bully.
That could be it.
Picking on poor Nick. Oh, little Nick, as she calls him, or the Nickster. Actually, I mean, the Nickster's a cool nickname.
No, she's back. We're back.
She's back. She's back.
We were in the middle of having dinner together. I asked you to have dinner with me. Sometimes Facebook, especially on the weekends, they may not block you right away. If you play a really good song like I did this last time, I played a really good Aerosmith song. And so it takes a little while for you to get blocked. And that's what happened. I got blocked because probably it took a little while. On Fridays, it takes a little longer than during the week. Hell no, I did not buy it. You know I'm gonna wait for y'all.
Yeah, there's nothing better than having a chili hamburger at 10:20 p.m.
Cheese.
I'm surprised that
like
chili hasn't
nacho
like
cheese.
fallen out of the
It's
burger
not
and all over
cheese
her
slices.
car. Yeah,
That's like the liquid cheese. I'm not supposed to be eating any of
she's
this.
eating the hell out of those fries, though.
I've already told y'all what beef does, you know. So just that's a caveat. I have to say it.
What does carne do?
But I never eat stuff like this.
Bullshit.
Mm-mm.
Otherwise, it wouldn't be in your hand.
But I'm going
Lie.
I can taste that burger from Cali.
Manny, you need to fix your shit.
That ain't my thing.
No,
Perhaps
because over here on my phone, she's just fine. So it's you.
It's not me. It's a Spectrum Facebook thing. Ugh. Ugh.
But he was some guy that was being really rude and then calling me a bimbo and stuff like that when I pushed back. We had a troll. All right. Here we go.
Okay, you bite that bitch.
This.
Just dive into that hoe.
Hi, this is Vanessa the Harina coming at you live from the Rio Grande Valley, South Texas. And I asked y'all if you can have lunch with me, dinner. And
we're having lunch.
I got and this is a Whataburger Junior. They make them in regular Whataburger size, but this is a junior. I didn't want a huge thing of it.
What?
So
Okay, everybody know.
Also, it's what a burger, not water burger. A lot of people make that mistake. It's not water burger. It's what a burger.
Is it like an orgasm in your mouth?
Oh my goodness. What? It tastes like a chili dog with like the best chili you've ever tasted. No, I'm not kidding.
All right, how do you spell orgasm?
And then it has the crunch of the
ORGASM.
Corn chips, the Fritos. It's like a Frito pie on a burger.
Is it better than pig's ears?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Damn.
It is an orgasm in her mouth.
Yes. Yes. All of it, yes.
Oh man, now I want chili from Wendy's. At their O face.
This is so good. This chili reminds me of the chili from like when I was younger. You can't buy chili that tastes like this.
I don't think she even sees mine, Mary. I see your comments.
And I never get onions on anything, but there was no way that I can say no onions. It's like a Frito pie burger. I mean, how can I say no to onions, right? Guys, you have to have one of these.
Couple of hundreds now. Gave her a period or two. I told her Judaism is a religion, not a color. I asked her if it was an orgasm in her mouth. And then I said, oh face.
I think she's going to ignore that. Either that or she didn't see it, but
I don't think she's seen it. She'll watch later and say something.
Calm down, woman.
And then it has mustard, but a special mustard.
Oh, a special mustard.
That
must be Grey Poupon. That's about as special as you can get.
This is
Well, that's what's going to happen when you have one of those.
Frito pie you've ever eaten.
You're going to get gray poop on you after.
Chili cheese dog that you've ever loved. This is every Whataburger you've ever loved with all that stuff all over it. This is
Ugh. I'm just gonna.
And this is why we don't stream her live.
Yep.
Like high school football game food. It reminds me of your grandma made chili and she's gonna make chili cheese dogs or Frito pies. Good. Like that good.
Oh, it's like that good, huh?
There's Fritos in here.
Of course
They're
is.
in here.
Oh, they are.
Look.
Look. It looks like barf.
It
You're
has
eating barf.
Fritos. Why do you think I'm dancing?
Because of a Frito? If that's what it takes to get you
This
moving
is
that
good.
happy? I thought it was
This
like
is
maybe
great.
a pound of crack make you move like that.
Mm.
Yeah, maybe we'll try that, Mary. Next time, Bam.
What? Oh, me streamer?
Yeah. Just do it from your end
This
instead
is
of my end.
shameless.
I have
good.
Spectrum too.
For real. Like you don't care if you get this shit all over your face, your mouth. You don't care who's watching you. Man, I'm gonna eat this shit. I'm gonna enjoy this. This is shameless. I'm gonna be shameless about it.
Well, you are shameless.
That's how good this is. Y'all need to get this. This is amazing. It's for a limited time. I don't understand why this hasn't been on the menu from the beginning of time. The mustard is not the mustard that they always have. It's a special mustard.
A special mustard.
It was specially formulated for this burger.
Uh-huh. Just that burger.
The mustard is everything. You have to get it. You have to get it the way that it is, even though it has some stuff that you may not like and you're not used to.
Honey, my
It is a
man
whole
juices
thing
everything
together.
too, but you're never gonna get it.
It is a whole thing together that is. I don't like raw onions
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
ever. I'm dancing to raw onions.
I got a special sauce too.
So good. So good.
Oh shit.
What am I eating? This is wow. It is so good with the corn chips. Fritos. I don't know if they're Fritos, man. Fritos should have gotten in on this. I don't know if they're just corn chips, you know what I mean? But man, they taste like Fritos. Fritos should have gotten in on this. I bet you they probably asked Fritos and they were like, no, you have to give us like a shit ton of money. And they were like, never mind then. We'll find our own Fritos. We'll find our own corn chips. Thank you.
I agree, Lucy. I mean,
It would have
she's
been
like,
nice to collaborate.
I
But
mean,
you're asking for an arm and a leg.
you should see
I don't
me at
care.
an all-day
This is
buffet,
damn
but I mean,
good.
this one, she looks like a
This
pig in a
is
trough.
so good. This is a chili cheese Whataburger. That sounds like an item of your food dreams.
It sounds like
it's
the
right
4th
here.
of July.
And it's
Food
like right now it's gonna
dreams.
be in my mouth, and right now some of it's in my stomach. But this is so good. It is so good. This is good. This is good. This is great. This is grand. This is grand.
Oh, it's not
This
grand.
is a grand
It's just grand.
tasting food.
She does know how to say grand.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Yeah, whatever.
You guys need to get one of these. Like, this is amazing. Cosas.
Careful. That
I'm
burger will put a
eating the
baby in
raw
you.
onions. Like the stuff that fell out the burger. I never do that. I never allow the raw onions. No. It's like no raw onions. This is amazing. I'm one of those that eats all around the burger and waits for the middle part to be my last bite. I know. Whataburger. Whataburger.
What a burger.
Whataburger is responsible for this food sorcery. Damn. This is one of those, you had a bad day? You had a bad day? You had a bad day? Go get you a chili cheese Whataburger for your bad day.
I don't know that I like
I
Fritos in my.
prescribe to you a chili cheese
I like Fritos, but I don't like them that much. Like,
for your bad day.
put them on a burger.
That's how good this is.
Subway puts them on a sub.
This is-
I was not a fan of that.
I cannot let this little bit of chili. Yeah. Look at that corn chip. Right there. You see it?
I'm always good, DD. What are you talking about? Are you seeing my comments over there?
It has no idea that it's going to be enjoyed right now.
I don't know if that's
By
double,
these taste buds
double
right
meat.
here in my mouth. No clue. You were a good corn chip. You were. You did the job, and you look beautiful there too.
Oh my god!
But you're gonna taste even better in my mouth.
You
You're
were a
just
good.
This is the last bite. This was the middle of the burger, and it was a double.
Oh,
Double.
there you go.
margarita.
Double
This
meat.
was a
There's your
margarita.
answer.
This wasn't even the regular one that they have.
That's a big bite.
I'm so sad.
Well, girl,
gonna
maybe you
have
ought to
one
go
after
back and get the
It's
regular
okay.
burger.
Mm.
Yeah, I think she just creamed herself. Jenny, oh God, that's classic.
The way the chili softens the bread, it like makes the whole thing like a creamy thing. It's like a creamy thing. And remember, they use like the nacho cheese sauce.
Does this qualify as food porn?
You know, it probably could be.
That was good.
I mean, she had several orgasms just eating. And then last time she's, I think she creamed herself.
That was so good.
Bam. Bam, please don't say those kinds of things on here, please.
No.
This is not 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock.
Oh,
that-
God. For the 5th time.
For the what time?
Look at this hateful man.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
she's talking about
Is that
me.
you?
For the 5th
Yep.
time. Bam Miller. The one that wears the same holy, mustard stained shirt when he goes live with hateful guy with the mic. The ones that make all of the videos and share their content. Look
Anybody
at him
see any
here.
mustard on that?
Careful. That burger might put a baby in you. The look on your face looks like a major orgasm. You don't like that, do you?
I
You
fucking
don't
loved
like
it. I fucking loved it,
what I
actually.
think looks so feminine.
I fucking loved
Even
it.
eating a burger like that. You can't stand it, can you?
Oh, I fucking loved it. That's
It bothers you so much.
Oh my God, it does.
I like these fries too. Mm.
Now food porn.
I gotta put on some music or something. This is yeah.
And what about
Oh, fucking.
that guy? Bam. The one that I saw him for the first time whenever I was really sick back in July. And I made a
And
video.
you're still sick.
And him and Hater with the mic
Hater with the mic.
had him as a co-host, and they were just tearing Vanessa down. And I didn't even know that he was a man. I was like, who's this middle-aged white lady
On the white
that looks
lady.
like she just rolled out of bed?
I remember
and
that.
She just here thinks she's just an expert.
I remember
She
that.
suddenly has a sociology degree. And then I find out it's just some, portly man that drives a bus. No, nothing against bus drivers.
Portland.
But shit, don't
Sure.
be trying to tear down my life. Are you
Right
kidding?
there, I'm building you up, girl.
Literally drives the bus for Brownsville ISD
I do.
on a hate page.
I do. I drive.
I mean, like,
I do.
what kind of bus drivers in the United States work for a Brownsville ISD, a school district, and are like, I'm just going to go ahead and show hate on my days off?
Imagine that.
Shit, I don't want my kid to ride on the bus with you.
Why?
Hell no, man. You're a hateful person.
How do you know?
Mm.
You mean
I'm a lovable motherfucker.
if you had kids?
I do. I have 75
Him and
kids.
the other guy, remember?
No, I'm talking to
Remember
her.
the other morning,
Oh.
I made a video about how that hater with the microphone is obsessed with me to the degree that he his mask lifts and it shows how much he watches me, because he'll start to make mannerisms like me, literally.
Are you doing
He's
her
watching me,
mannerisms
and you
again?
can tell that he's watched me so much that he loses his composure in those moments. Imagine this dude, this came over here right now,
Right
to
now?
literally have told him 5 times, all contact from you is unwanted. And I guess what? You think that the Brownsville PD? I'm guessing that he's thinking that the Brownsville. I guess he thinks that he is so connected in Brownsville.
That's right,
Bam
Eyes.
Miller.
Eyes,
I
you
think
tell
he
her.
feels that he's so connected in Brownsville that the Brownsville PD is not going to be like, this is a clear-cut case of harassment.
Oh, of course it is.
They're not
Clear
like
cut.
Raymondville. That's
Clear-cut
Brownsville.
case.
That's not like Raymondville.
Huh?
That's Louise Signs in Cameron County.
Oh,
Louise Signs is nowhere near
nowhere near.
the caliber of Annette Hinojosa, the district attorney in Willacy County.
Okay, well,
That's
maybe
the
you need to tell me
Louise
not to
sign.
contact you in a different language because I don't understand
Are you
English.
kidding me?
Yeah, she won't say my name. Why? Because people will run over and come over and watch.
Some jolly-looking guy.
Her people.
Exactly.
Her
You know?
Exactly.
people.
It's just jolly, and you know, I've dressed in women's clothes before, so how harmful can I be?
Bam, are you jolly?
How harmful can I be?
I'm
have
the
torn me
jolliest
down.
Carl
You
you ever
want
meet
to
in your
hate
life.
against
I mean,
me.
I'm beating Santa Claus up for his job. I'm so jolly.
Hang on, listen.
You want people to think that I'm the worst thing in the world. You're disgusting. And then you want to contact me? You have such visceral, innate hate, intrinsic hate against me. And I can see why.
Oh,
Shit. I'm stronger than the female and the male version of you.
oh.
Yeah, I said that. I like McDonald's fries, but they're real salty sometimes.
So you order them without salt.
I like these fries. These were just made.
Hey,
one
Rhonda,
of those.
welcome.
If I feel like they weren't just made, like, I'm not going to eat them. I usually don't ever eat. I'm like, just the sandwich, just the sandwich, just the sandwich. But this time I wanted the full experience. I mean, it was a chili
I'll give you the full
cheese Whataburger
experience, Miss
after
Thing.
all. Give me the fries.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah,
This
she's
is
live.
the 6th time
This is live right now.
that I'm telling you that all
Friday night.
contact from you is unwanted. I am not contacting you. I can say what the hell I want to say on my live video.
So can we?
Oh, and I can
And
too.
yes, I am stronger than the male and female version that you have ever been.
Oh. What the hell? Right at a good part.
I know, right? Hang on. Let me get. Oh, it didn't come back yet.
She's the stronger human.
Oh, Bam is more human than human.
I am.
In your 50s, I will be stronger than you. Than your male and female versions of you. In your 60s, in your 70s. And while I'm at it, I am stronger than any of the male and female descendants you have ever had.
Damn.
I know, right? Come on, Jim. Work with me here.
This ain't working. Bam, you want to see if you can...
I'm trying now.
So you know when it's done, I have to download it because it's ain't working.
Your genetic code, your genetic...
Here.
You know, you're the now of them. You know? And you're a despicable hate monger. Yes, I am.
Yes.
I am, and he's so triggered. He's so triggered.
Who's triggered, really? right now. Who's triggered?
Yeah, who's triggered here?
So triggered, Lynn. Nope. Don't you? Don't know what. Don't know what. I talk better than you. I sound better than you. I've accomplished more than you. I probably put more into the workforce more than you. I could probably look like a man better than you can look like a man.
Well, I'm not going to argue that
are a
fact.
Period. And you hate it. I bet you I could do Butch better than you as you're in your version of a man.
You could do bitch
Any day
better
of the
than me
week.
because, well, you are a bitch. So, I mean, hey.
Who's triggered? Not me! Exclamation point.
Exactly.
Your triggered ass. On a Friday night, I have you here.
All right, you want to try yours?
Yeah, I'm going to try it right now. I guess I got to stare at it, don't I?
And then put the wait, hang on. It came back.
Oh, did it?
Otherworldly.
I thought yours came back. I thought yours came back. Where is it?
And it just went out again. All right, let's try to do yours. Now put it on the enlarged screen. How come we got no sound?
I have sound. You got sound?
Nope.
Anybody else hear it?
Don't think so.
I mean, I hear it. No sound. Dee Dee says no sound. I don't make money off of that page. I make absolutely nothing on this. I have no idea what
Look
I
at
saw
what
on
I got
Manny.
him doing. On a Friday night, he shoved his wife to the side.
Bam,
That's my power.
You got married, Bam?
I
He
did.
shoved his wife to the side.
I did. I said, get out,
and
bitch.
He's now focusing
Go. You got to go.
me.
That's because this is coming from Manny. I don't know why we have no sound with me.
Can you believe that?
You believe that?
On a Friday night. Yes. These men.
Friday night is amateur
These
night.
men. Nobody finds them interesting. That's what it boils down to. Nobody does. Look at me. I'm eating a freaking burger. A burger. And I love my audience.
Don't have a wife, but I did put a bitch out.
I may not get a lot of high views during the video. I mean, shit. You know what that number looks like in a couple of days? Yeah. Those men could never, ever. They can literally say, we found the Holy Grail. For real. I don't even want to talk about Vanessa. We found the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail the humans have been talking about for generations. That Holy Grail. The Holy Grail that people have made movies out of.
Jenny,
the
I think
Holy
she got
Grail
like
that Indiana Jones talked about.
Extra large.
The Holy
fry.
Grail, they could find the actual Holy Grail.
The hell is she talking about?
Even without the Holy Grail. Even with the Holy Grail right here next between their big old both of their heads. And you know, even with the Holy
about
Grail,
herself.
No one is going to find them interesting. No one. You see, on radio, your voice has to be interesting. The way you speak has to be interesting. You have to be able to captivate.
I think I'm pretty fucking interesting.
A lot. It's lower level than actual visual. It's just with to some people that some people would think that would take a higher level of skill, because you can't rely on visual interpretations of anything to be able to be interesting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like this. Look at that. Let's start there. Not only do they don't even they have a face for radio, and that's putting it kindly.
Is this a face for radio,
Both
really?
of them do. But what's sad is that not only do they both have a face for radio, which means they do not have a face for a camera. We both know that.
I like how she has to explain
know
that to
that.
her crowd.
Neither one of those gentlemen, neither one is the traditional, what you think is handsome on a handsome face. Neither one. Look at how long it took me to figure out that Bam wasn't some 50-year-old premenopausal lady. I thought it was a woman. For real. A hateful ass woman.
How dare you assume his gender?
And then
How
Manny is like,
dare you? Oh, she said my name.
right? So you are not interesting like that. You have a face for radio, which means maybe you'll do better just on the airwaves. But even then, they don't have pleasant voices. Either one of them. They don't have the kind of melodic voice that you want. You all know that I could sit here and read you the ingredients off of the cans in my pantry.
My voice doesn't have to be melodic because I'm not going to be singing.
And it will be captivating. Real. You know what the only thing that they can talk about to find anybody to be interested in them is me. Because nobody cares about Manny's life. No one cares about Manny's life. No one's interested. I mean, I'm sure that we will all, grieve if something really bad happened to him, right? That's not what I'm talking about. Nobody is interested in Manny's life.
Ooh, how'd you get it to flash?
And, why does he have such great skin? Nor Bam. Right?
Skin?
Nobody's interested in their minds. No one. What is there to be interested in their minds about? They can't even present. They have even poor presentation. They're not even showmen. I could literally present to you this tasty, wonderful fried delicacy. You can smell the salt. It's not too much, right?
Oh, we saw how you presented that crack pipe, though. That
Oh,
was
yeah.
a good presentation. That was a very good presentation, I have to say, right? That was very good.
That's how good of a show.
If somebody wanted to try it, they wanted to try it because they saw you handle that crack pipe. That was a good presentation.
Yeah, it was.
So now you understand how much they hate me? Can you get how much they hate me? It's like they're never going to admit, damn, if I was tortured and beaten and my face was deformed, man, I'd probably have something broken. And I probably wouldn't heal as good as she healed. Damn. That's right.
Because she's made out of Teflon.
You would, shit. Neither Bam nor that other dude would be able to continue to thrive while they survive. Hell no. No. Look at the kind of views that I get in my car with crumbs on my shirt.
A lot of crumbs.
With a whole ass studio and a microphone.
A whole studio.
Whole studio and microphone. All of that stuff. StreamYard.
It's a
the
room
little
in my
people
house.
comments about Vanessa on a banner on the bottom of his screen. Even with that,
What hateful comments?
I have no idea.
nothing.
Nothing.
Nobody. But have them put Vanessa's face on the screen. Then they're gonna come to you. Then they're gonna watch you. So now imagine being these men who think that they are tough ass men. Smart
tough ass man.
Do y'all ever wonder? Remember that commercial? What was that? What was the beer? What is the beer that's connected to the most interesting man in the world? Do you remember that? That was a very simple campaign for that beer. Very simple. Very simple. It was an older gentleman. But what was the point of that? And you know that the people who created that campaign for that beer said, we have to make this beer be so exclusive, something like that somebody wants to taste this beer, but they have to want to taste it because somebody that they all want to be wants to taste it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's get this good-looking man, but it's not just that he's good-looking. We have to call him. Like, what can we do? What can we do? Because what is the best quality to have in this world? What is the best quality? You will have to have charisma to be this thing. You will. You will have to have the ability to communicate, the ability to speak without a damn microphone.
Fascinates me how knowledgeable she is in every friggin' thing she talks about. Everything.
She's a great bullshit artist, is what she is.
Interesting. That's why they called that man the most interesting man in the world.
It's a fictional character, you dork.
Bam.
What?
And the hater with the mic probably have never been interesting
Hater with the mic
in their entire lives.
Well, it's been interesting.
I mean, if the guy with the mic looks the way he looks right now in his 40s, 50s, can you imagine what he looked like back then? I mean, Bam. Obviously, he probably wasn't too satisfied with what he looked like himself. And he was like, you know what? I'd look better as a woman. Everybody looks better as a woman. I mean, everybody does.
No, everybody does.
Everybody does.
It was a job. I made money.
You can take the most homely looking man and make him look like a beautiful woman. Because just by virtue of being a woman and looking like a woman, you're going to make yourself more interesting. Because you're now a woman. Because as a man, you are nowhere near interesting.
Oh, no, I'm pretty fucking interested.
Can you imagine?
Get me on the right goddamn subject. I can be the most intelligent motherfucker you ever met in your life.
A man
Idina,
who thinks that they are literally so smart. The hater with the mic thinks that he is so smart. Like, he thinks of himself as an intellectual of intellectuals.
I never claimed that.
Bam, same thing. He thinks he is so smart. Both of them think they are so smart. But you have to be interesting. You can be the smartest human in the world, but if you are boring ass people and you are not interesting, no one is going to give you the attention that you seek. No one.
Oh, no one.
Because you're uninteresting. You're not interesting.
Okay.
You cannot buy, you cannot go and take classes to be more interesting.
Really?
You can't. You cannot go and train yourself to be more interesting.
I paid $20 for a home.
Literally interesting.
Get interesting
when they're doing this.
Now what? Now what? Go ahead, say it. Now what? She's extremely triggered now. She's thinking about what she's got to say.
Mm-hmm.
Because when she said hater behind the mic, I went over there and said that would be Manny behind the mic. So now what? Now what?
Where's that Jeopardy music?
Oh.
You have to be an interesting person to be able to not even speak.
Oh.
And your sheer presence, your energy is felt. Your energy is just felt. You can literally, people can feel your energy through the screen.
Oh, yeah, I
What
felt
kind
your
of
energy.
energy are you going to get from
I
Bam?
felt those wheels up there turning and spinning, going, what am I going to say now? Oh, he's got me. He's got me cornered. Now what?
The mayonnaise.
She said you smell like pickles and mayonnaise.
That's the vibe I get. Pickles and mayonnaise.
And you smell like pig's feet and cactus. That's what she smells like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you smell like cow shit.
And
the hater with the mic?
And tuna.
To me, honestly, I don't even know if he smokes or not.
I don't.
But I get the cigarette and an ashtray vibe. Just like, no, no, no.
She's so brilliant.
Yeah,
she's brilliant.
And here I am.
Hey, eyes, do I smoke?
With no makeup.
Where's my eyes?
Literally
she's
no
there
makeup.
somewhere.
None. Not a stitch. Haven't worked like 14 hours straight. Just ate a chili cheeseburger.
Good for you.
And I'm a freaking unicorn. An interesting freaking ass unicorn.
You're a unicorn is a mythical creature, so you don't exist.
For real. I love it. I love it.
But all right.
I love it.
You like pig ears? How about pig nuts? Have you ever sucked on a set of pig nuts?
Get mad all you want. This wasn't even about politics, and the hater with the mic is streaming me.
What does that mean? She's a unicorn.
That goes to show you. For all the people that try to be like, he's not, he's not that. He's as bad as they come.
Oh, you're as bad as they come, hater.
Him and pickle mayonnaise, Bam.
Pickle mayonnaise.
They are as bad as they come.
Vanessa, I'll give you that.
As despicable.
I'll give you that. That was funny. I'll give you that one.
Despicable.
Despicable.
Both of them. Despicable. They've tried to put me down.
We're deplorables.
She's not attractive. Shut up.
You want to go there? We can go there. I think you're despicable for not wanting to get your kids back. That is friggin' despicable.
That is extremely despicable.
You'd rather be here live, driving around for 14 hours a day, eating pig's ears and chili burgers, than having your own children back with you.
That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah, doing what you need to do to get the kids back.
For real.
And I said, I was never going to bring your kids into it. But
smoking crack on the live. You want to keep smoking crack on the live instead of getting your kids back?
Or, hang on, I got to get something. Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Do a line real quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's despicable now, really?
Pickles and mayonnaise is all I think of when I see Bam.
I got to try pickles and mayonnaise. Have you ever had pickles with mayonnaise?
No. Well, on a sandwich, yeah. Like a burger.
We should try that.
I dip my French fries in mayonnaise.
Lola Flo, thank you.
Team pickle and mayonnaise.
Are you pickle or are you mayonnaise, Bam?
Well, I'm white, so I guess I'll be mayo.
I'll be the pickle.
No, he is the hateful sidekick of the man of the hater with the mic. The two men that are so boring.
So boring.
So disinteresting.
Classic.
Nobody wants to hear a damn word out of them unless it is about Vanessa Tijerina.
I don't know about all that, but okay, you go ahead and build yourself
My
up because it's a
haters
lot
won't
easier to
even
pull
watch
you
it
down
if
when you
it's not
put
about
yourself
me.
up so high.
I don't even know how to spell freaking mayonnaise.
My
I'm drawing a
haters
blank
won't
right now.
even spend
Yeah,
their
MAY.
time
Oh, I got it.
watching their asses if it's not about me. That's why their views shoot up when it's about me.
Uh-huh.
That's why his views go up when he streams me. Because my own haters won't watch their asses if it's not about Vanessa Tijerina. It's like, oh, he ain't talking about Vanessa. Bye. Let me get back to my life.
Well, go on. You get back to your
That's what-
boring
you
ass
see?
life, Vanessa.
That's what
Fake smile,
me or
fake
hate
laugh,
me.
fake laugh. We don't hate you.
I'm interesting.
I even said that I didn't hate her. I loved her like a sore dick
What
on a
does a
wedding night. I
man
even
tell
said
a
that to her.
woman? What does a woman tell a man
I want to change the name to the Pickle Mayonnaise Show.
Okay.
That's what I want to do.
when they're trying to say, no, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. Thank you, but I'm not interested. I'm not interested. I'm not
Lucy,
interested.
thank you so much.
When they try to get you to buy something, when they try to get you to switch your electricity every single time you walk out of the grocery store, when they call
Benji,
you,
haven't seen
and
you in a
try to sell
while.
you something, what is it that you say?
Benji got
I'm not
blocked.
interested. I'm not interested. I'm not
From what?
interested. I'm not
Her?
interested.
I'm sorry.
In this life, having friends, gaining friends, being in a romantic
Well, Kate, a
relationship,
sore dick really does not feel
finding a
good, and I
soulmate.
don't love them.
finding a partner in life,
But
right? Getting a job,
Wait, shh, hold on.
right?
All those things that you don't have. A partner, friends.
Getting anybody.
you're
What
being
do you
mean.
You have to be interesting. You have to be interesting. You have to. It's all, that is literally, I've said before, the number one thing in this life is about connections. Connections. The heart is the only muscle that never rests. The conductivity between the neurons in your heart, they have to have connections.
The connectivity between the neurons in your heart.
Connections between the neurons in your brain. You
Oh,
won't
so
be
your
able to
brain
function
doesn't rest then either.
if
is
you
what
don't have
you're
those connections.
But you didn't say that. So you
Between
like
her,
it.
between her brain and tongue, there's no what do you call it? Interlocutor there.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
It's like a malfunction.
The way that you are able to do your job matters. You have to have a good connection.
Oh,
Everything is about connection. But there is no connection if there is no interest from one party to the other. None. You'll be like opposite magnets. There's no attraction here. It's actually repelling. That's why people don't understand, like, why am I so attracted to her even though I can't stand her ass? Because I'm hella interesting.
no, you're not.
No, I'll give her part of that.
Why can't I
I'll give her
stop
part of that.
looking
She's
at
interesting.
her
She's not hella
when this
interesting.
full man who's, man, I
The-
don't even want to look at his face.
The idiotic things that she says,
That man,
and
I
a lot
can't
of times
stop
it's
looking at her.
amusing.
I can't
There's
stop
no lie
watching
about
her.
that.
I can't stop
That's true.
hearing her.
Well, I think there's
Because I'm interesting
140 people here watching
and interest
to hear the craziness come out of your mouth.
Because it is pretty
between
fucking
neurons,
crazy.
interest between people, interest between audience and a speaker. Interest is what matters.
If you had a man interested in you, you wouldn't be here doing it live.
It
Trust
is
me.
the number one thing.
That's why you've been live almost every single day of your life.
Be ignored. You will be looked over. Nobody will care. They won't even care enough to hate. They won't even care enough to hate. That's why people who are very interesting have a following of people that love them
Oh,
and a following of people that hate them.
I didn't know that.
Because that's how damn interesting they are. Yes, Ms. Burns, you're right. They almost seem like if they have the fetish. Yes, they do. Shit, look at what I do to Manny. You know he watches. You know he can lie all he wants. He can be like, no, I don't know. Ew, like no, man. Please, you know him and his wife had arguments.
I watch, yes, to see if it's stream worthy content. So for that, I'll do watch
Absolutely.
and I'll skip through it too.
You know they have.
That's one bad thing about a live.
I
You
don't
can't
know.
hit the fast forward
Honestly, at this
button.
point,
Of course, you know I watch. I stream you, and you
The
know
only
this. You know I
man,
watch.
and y'all
What
know
you got to
who he
play
is,
dumb for?
that started this thing that Manny does is what this other man used to do. And I used to wonder about that man's wife and what kind of wife he had. Because who's going to put up with that, right? Who's going to be okay with their person? But that person was an uncontrolled person that no matter how sweet his wife is, and she is sweet,
Talking about
but
Frank.
I think that's rare.
He's talking about Frank Marr and his wife Carla.
I have a feeling if I had to guess that hater with the mic, that his wife isn't sweet. I have a feeling that she's just something makes me strongly sense that she is just as hateful as him. Who's gonna put up with that? He's selling Avon.
Nothing
And
wrong
you
with
know
that.
what?
And
I mean, come on. But he's selling Avon.
so
He's not a sweet guy. He doesn't have a charming personality. He's not very smart. He's not well-spoken.
really,
He doesn't have dreamy eyes. He doesn't have nice skin.
I thought I had dreamy eyes. Damn
And
it! Somebody lied to me.
you know,
I thought I
he
had
probably
dreamy
doesn't
eyes.
even have the dad bod that a lot of us have come to love. And obviously, he's not in shape.
Interesting.
There's nothing endearing about him. There's nothing sweet about him. And the only kind of person that can be attracted to that,
I'm all ears.
he sells Avon and he has a printing business, and the majority of the time he spends hating on a woman who would never collaborate with him.
I wouldn't want you to collaborate with him.
I despise him because he's evil.
I wouldn't collaborate with you because you're so full of shit. You can't even come up with the truth and tell the truth about all your crap. I'm hoping one day you will come clean.
She's probably getting all mad at me right now, but she's never going to show her face ever. And he's never going to show her face because I bet you anything that I'm right.
Where's my eyes? She's watching you.
My guess is that because everything about the hater with the mic is mediocre. Everything is mediocre. His taste in clothes,
What else? Come on, you know so much. What else?
His intellect. It's nothing interesting, less than mediocre. What are you going to have? You're going to have mediocre.
So she speaks like she knows me personally.
She does that with everything.
Shit. I don't know what else to tell you. Did she just, yeah, I did. Look at what her husband's doing to me. Look at what her husband's doing to me. She knows he does this every time.
I have no fucking idea.
She know what kind of good person can you put? What kind of good person? And I don't feel bad because what kind of good person can she possibly be? Knowing that the person that she loves and sleeps next to does this to a human being.
And who sleeps next to you?
She probably
Besides
loves
a
that he
sewer
does
rat.
this to me because she probably feels the same hate towards me. And I found couples like that.
Well, you have.
Where
No,
the guy
you haven't.
has like a sexual obsession with me.
You haven't. Oh, now she's lying again.
And you know that the wife senses it. And so in order to placate the wife, he has to show hate towards me. Even though we probably all know what they do in the shower. That's why they have my mannerisms down pat.
Wishful thinking, baby. Wishful thinking. Highly disgusting. You're so full of yourself.
Nobody's even listening to this. Nobody's even listening to this guy.
No, we're all
And he's
listening
still
to you.
here.
We're all
I
listening to
barely
you.
noticed that he's still here. No full sentences. Nothing. Nothing. In fact,
Oh, she just blocked me. Oh, wait a second. Join on live video. Okay, yeah.
You gonna join her?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yo,
Bam.
what's up, Vanessa?
You need to come on live.
I'm watching you. I'm being entertained. You're my popcorn entertainment.
Yo, what's up, Vanessa?
What are you doing here?
I'm watching you. I'm being entertained. You're my popcorn entertainment.
I've asked you several times not to contact me.
Oh, I'm not contacting you.
I got you. No, you know you're contacting me.
I'm
It's
commenting
contact.
on your
It's contact.
whatever show you got going on.
It's contact. It's not a show. In my life.
Oh,
It's contact.
live. Okay.
It's
But you
contact.
contacted me, so here I am talking
No,
to you.
no, I did not contact you.
No, you did. You just asked me to
No,
join this live.
I did not. You were already here. You wouldn't leave.
But you asked me to join you live, so here I
No,
am.
I asked you so that you can formally, so you
Fuck
can
me in the
recognize
ass.
that I am. So yeah, I got you where I want you.
Oh, you got me where you want me.
Yep.
Okay, so as long as I'm here and talking to you
No,
live.
no. I told you no more contact from you. Like
Okay,
at this
well,
point,
I just
you
wanna
should be
tell
like, you know what? You know what, Vanessa? You're right. Because after this point, if you say anything, I'm literally telling you, stop contacting me.
Okay, but I want to.
No. You were asked to come
I
on
want
live.
to educate
You
you
were
on
asked to
something.
come on live. No, you were. I don't need to. You don't need to educate me.
Oh no, there is.
No,
I do got to
I know
educate you on
I don't.
something because you're ignorant on a
I
lot of
don't
things.
need to learn any lessons. Look at you, sir.
I do. I look at myself every day.
Ma'am, look at you, sir, ma'am. Look at you, sir, ma'am. Come on.
Okay, I'm a sir. Thank you very much.
Stop. No, you're a ma'am when you want to be. Stop.
Well, the other night I was when I dressed up like you.
Stop contacting me. You could never dress up like me.
Oh, I know I did. I did a pretty good
You
job.
could never dress up like me. You couldn't even make a semblance of looking like me.
No, I
Not
think I
even
did a pretty good
semblance.
job.
No, you did not do. No, there's no way.
You're going to have to watch the show
You
to
don't got
find
this
out.
ass. You don't got this curve. You don't got
Girl,
this
you are
face.
triggered as all
don't got
hell, aren't you?
teeth. You don't got
Oh,
these
I got
eyes.
your
You
skin
don't got
tonight.
this mind. You don't got any of it.
Oh,
None of it.
I got it all.
So
Honey,
one
I
more
had it
time.
all going on.
Stop, sir. Look at you.
And look at you.
You cannot even put your face dead on. Put the camera in front of your face dead on. You can't. Look at that.
What now? Now
look,
what?
Look,
What
no,
do you got?
like put it at the right angle.
What do you got now?
Like not like you're lying down. Like
I'm
no,
not
put it like
right up.
look. You
What the hell
either
is she
put it up
talking
really
about?
high or really low. No, put it straight dead at your face.
It's on my phone. So what else do you want?
Oh, look, you can't do it. Look, you keep moving. Look at you.
Oh, sweet Jesus, Mary and Joseph. So I want to
No,
tell you
look
that I
at-
don't hate
look,
you
no, look, you're
because I
getting
have to know
triggered.
somebody in order to hate
No,
you.
look at that. Why are you doing it again?
There you go. Is that better,
And
darling?
keep it like that. Keep it like that.
Okay, darling. Now that we have that worked out. So
no,
I don't hate
that's
you.
it. That's it. I don't
I don't
care
hate
if you hate me or not. You promote hate
I
and you
actually
monger.
like you.
You promote
And we have
hate
the
and
same
you
taste
monger.
in music. We could
That's
probably
why
be
you.
friends.
That's why you're judging me as what kind of a mother
Oh, I
I am.
don't judge you. I comment.
Yes, you do.
know,
Yes,
the
you
lies
do.
that come out of your mouth
Yes,
are
you
just
do.
unbelievable.
You have no idea if what I say is a lie.
Oh no, I
Because
listen
you
to a
have
lot.
no way. You
Okay,
have
if
no
it doesn't
way.
make
debunk
sense,
it.
it's a lie.
You have no way to debunk it. None.
Oh, no.
If you want
Okay,
to say
so
it's a lie.
you want to see the proof of you smoking crack? We have it. You want to see the proof of you
What are
snorting
you
coke?
talking
We
about?
have it.
What are you talking about? And
You
what
know
you
exactly
think
what
I'm
we're talking about. You
Do
and your
you
crooked
really
ass
think-
tits smoking out of a crack pipe. Naked.
crooked tip?
Yeah,
You
crooked
do know
tits.
that you do know that every woman has a one that's smaller than the other, right?
Oh my gosh, she's gonna
Yeah, but
engage in a
that's like
conversation about cricket
like-
tips.
No,
Football
they are
crooked?
not like that. They are not like that. I can literally wear a top that shows that mine are not like that.
Okay, so well, you're probably right because you've seen more tits than I have. Okay. Oh, she's got nothing. She got nothing.
That's a fact. He said it right. That's a
Look,
fact.
you're so bothered. You're like a catty woman. Look, you are.
Oh yes, I'm bothered. That's why I'm laughing. Girl, you are nothing but pure amusement.
No.
You are seriously popcorn.
No, I'm not. I'm
You're
interesting as
crackhead
hell.
TV. You are crackhead TV, Miss Thing.
Oh, look, is that a little drink?
Oh yeah, it is. It's a little toddy.
It is a little drink. It is a little drink, right?
It is
I
a
can
pop
see you.
too.
Can you imagine after this they become friends?
It shows all over your face.
Oh really? How do you think I look, darling?
You look like you're over 50.
Well, I am over 50, but
Yeah,
you know,
that's for sure. I was being nice too.
mhm.
Look,
I'm nice to you
I'm
too.
telling you, don't contact. No, you're not.
Oh yeah,
Don't contact me anymore.
I'm just brutally
Don't.
truthful. Brutally truthful.
Don't contact me anymore.
Well, then don't send them a link to come on live with you
Okay,
anymore.
well, you know, I'm gonna sit and watch
No,
it, and I'm gonna
no,
comment
no,
on
you're
it
gonna-
because that's what I do.
I'm asking you, Mr. Louis Stein. You
Mr.
know
who?
that I'm asking you, right?
Mr. Who? Mr. Who?
I'm
I didn't-
asking.
The
I'm
DA,
not talking to you. I'm
Oh, you're not
asking
talking to
the
me.
Cameron County
person
District
She's
that
not
Attorney.
talking to me. Okay, she's not talking to me.
Don't hang up. Don't hang up. Don't hang up.
Don't
Oh,
contact me anymore. Yeah.
that was awesome. That was awesome.
Exactly.
You know, I really wanted to have a conversation with her, but she made it completely impossible.
That was freaking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Now
I
what?
know you
Now,
were
That is
engaging
the only way
just
you
in a
can
conversation, but she wouldn't let you.
That's not there for the blackheads on his nose. That's there so that it can increase the size of his nostrils. Because
no,
he
so I can breathe, Miss Thing, because I have a deviated septum. I have a hard time breathing.
he's a catty woman.
Oh, I'm catty.
Exactly,
You just don't know how catty I
like
can be
that
when I
hater
really
with
want to
Mike.
be.
exactly like that. And I always have an issue with people that do this with their phone.
Do what?
Like when they do this,
Mm-hmm.
like when they always do this. Like
Well,
they
you know,
usually
I'm at
rarely
home. I'm
do
not
this.
in my car,
It,
so I
like,
don't
this
have a
shows
car
that
mount
you
in front
look
of me.
down on people.
Now
Who
what?
gives a
Now what do you got?
care what she thinks she has a problem
And
with?
this shows like that you're super insecure,
Mm-hmm.
which is most of the time why I put the screen directly in front of me, just like this.
No, you don't.
And most people can't do that.
It's in your car. It's on an angle.
They can't.
They can. They don't want to. Is this better?
It is harassment. He thought that by calling me a crackhead and making fun of my boobs that are real. Are you kidding me? He acts like if I have like a 12 ounce and a 3 liter. And even if I did, what would be wrong with that? But I don't. I don't. He's mad. He's mad because mine are real. And the only way that he can replicate this is by stuffing his bra. That's it. Or who knows? Maybe he doesn't have to replicate it. Maybe his are, in his mind, more even, as big as they are. You know?
She's reaching. She's trying to reach, but
Mhm.
you
Oh,
know.
I know she is.
Mr. Louis Signs, I have asked this man repeatedly.
Oh my God, so funny.
He is not coming here with good intentions.
Louis Science doesn't care what
And I
you're
have
doing
told
online.
him.
He doesn't care what we're doing online here.
No
Quit
one
bothering the guy.
invited him here.
He's not even going to know that
I
you're saying
invited
this.
him live to tell him to no longer contact me.
And when I told her that, she goes, "No, I
So that
didn't.
he
No, I
could
didn't."
never deny
Yeah.
that he didn't read my request for him not to contact
Oh
me.
my
I don't know how to read.
I knew what I was doing.
Mhm.
And here he is
God.
still harassing me. And Mr. Signs, I cannot
that is. I don't care who
I
that
cannot
is.
prove harassment if I block him.
Louis
Quite
Science is a Cameron County District Attorney.
Oh. Oh, and she knows all of them.
He's the one
That's
that's
all of her.
the same one presiding over the Melissa Lucio case.
Taken hostage.
That's her buddy. She thinks that's his buddy. That's her buddy.
That's after I blocked him.
You're gonna block me.
So women like me, in the situations that I'm in.
Okay.
Mr. Sines,
Sorry.
Louise Sines, the
Sorry.
district attorney in Cameron County. I can't block him.
No, you
And
can't.
you've seen throughout this entire live video that I've asked him to stop contacting me. And did you hear what he said? Every excuse in the book. That this is a show. He came to my show. This is not a show. This is not called Vanessa with the mic. This is Vanessa Tijerina. This is my page. This is not a show. So he is indeed making contact towards me that is unwanted.
Well,
And he
you're,
continues to do so.
putting yourself out there on
I've asked
social
him,
media.
I
If you don't
think,
like it,
so
leave
far
social media.
11 times.
So did
Problem
she block?
solved.
Did she block you?
11,
No.
including the ones in the live video. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, that was awesome.
Now
I
what?
love you guys. Thank you so much.
Mhm.
Kathleen Horning says his are bigger than mine. Did you see the hate that he has for me? Did you
No.
Did I
see
show
the
hate? Did
that
I
he
show
has
any hate?
for me?
That was funny. I didn't see no
He
hate.
hates that that people saw my breast or the top, my décolletage.
Your what?
Oh, it's a
And
decolletage.
he wants to put down
Kind of like a
everything about me that is
show.
semblance of attractiveness.
Gloria, thank you so much. Gloria Rosales,
Your
thank you.
crooked tits.
You said crooked tits. I lost it.
Oh
They are crooked.
They're not.
Oh man.
Now I have a good reason to buy a
Better bra?
bikini top.
A bikini top? Oh,
And
God.
then people are gonna say they're gonna slut shame me.
No,
Slut shame me.
No.
we never have.
And not a structured bikini top either. No, the ones with the triangles, the ones that have no
Would that
structure.
be like an underwire structured? I don't know.
To show you how much he hates me, that he wants everybody to think. Like, is that something that you're gonna hate somebody for? Right?
Oh man, that was so good. Dude, I was dancing
He's
over
very
here,
jealous.
getting all
You can
giddy
tell.
and stuff. You
He's
should have seen
jealous.
me.
That he dressed up like me. You don't even have my proportions. You don't have my
Need your
proportions.
proportions.
Your waist would have to be, if you're gonna dress up like me, the last person that tried dressing up on me like me, their waist to down to their feet was very, very thin. They literally had to put padding to make their calves. They had to put padding to make their thighs. They had to
Oh,
put
trust
padding
me,
to
I
make
don't
their
need
hips.
Benny padding. I have plenty of my own.
That dude, did he even have a neck?
Dahlia de Luna, thank you so much.
He could not try to dress up like me in his wildest dreams. He does not have the proportions.
Didi, thank you for
And
the
there
super
is
sticker.
no makeup in the world
Thank you, Didi.
that's gonna make him look like me.
It's a contest. It's a costume contest. He's not trying to be you.
I love y'all. No, I really did. I wanted
Oh,
I wanted to be able to have him in a position where he could never deny that I told him and that he received the message that all contact from you is unwanted.
Oh, I didn't get the message. I didn't get that.
He hasn't said anything so
So,
far.
so
No, I
contact
have.
is not wanted yet. She sent you an
Maybe.
invitation to be on her program, right?
Thank you so much, Teresa. She says the vile energy he exuberates is so obvious. He's very disturbed. No, this is nothing. You should see the way he talks to you.
Or he was
Even
trying
the
to
last
talk to
comment
you.
that he made here right now, it says, I tried talking to you, but you just like putting it on you. Complete gaslighting. I'm not gonna have a conversation with a man that has tried to destroy me for the last almost a year.
Almost
Are
a
you
year.
kidding?
Is that what you were doing, man?
You
Trying
were
to destroy
I think
her?
that's a
online.
lie. I think that's
So
a lie.
that you could never deny that you were told and you accepted and heard that all contact from you was unwanted.
I never heard that. Anybody hear that?
I didn't hear that.
I didn't hear
That was
anything.
a strategic
I don't even know
moment.
what that means.
Me either.
12th time,
12 times.
all contact from you is unwanted. Stop contacting me.
Okay.
You're not coming over here in good faith. You're coming over here in bad faith.
And second time,
You are trying to degrade
Here's a
me.
period for you. Did
You are
that
trying
just
to put
press
me
you?
down. That is unwanted contact.
did you send her a period again?
Mr. Science, do you see
I
this?
did.
I mean, look at that.
Look at that.
This is harassment.
No, it is.
No one's going to his social media.
It's not
I
harassment
have
just
been
because
live
you
on my
say
own.
it is.
No one is going to him saying, come here.
Wow, we jumped up from one like an extra 30 people just
He
came in.
can watch that he has no right to contact a woman that doesn't want to be contacted.
I've never been served by any court.
And I hope she doesn't come to Brownsville ISD and report you, bro.
I
hope
know,
not.
right?
All right.
See how he tried in every way.
Nicole Hunt, thank you so much.
He
Super sticker.
Literally tried to take my dignity away.
Much appreciated, Nicole.
You were smoking crack with your crooked tits.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Popcorn entertainment at its finest.
Oh, man.
But it's not harassment.
It's not.
It's not if it was true. And it was true.
If you even put a period,
I don't know about the
Contact.
crooked Tata's
proceed
part,
to put a period.
but the smoking crack was true.
But
There's
it's
another
not
period for you, heifer.
You guys were lucky
I'm
to
just
be
glad
watching
he's in
tonight.
Brownsville,
Everybody who watched tonight, you guys are so lucky.
because that allows me to make the report over there. If you put a period, it is harassment. Proceeds to put another period. Thank
Hey,
you, Mateo.
Put a laughing face, bro. Put a laughing emoji.
Somebody just asked for this.
Thank you, Marsha Anastasio says, regardless of what you were doing, what you are not doing does not give him the right to come in and give you unwanted attention. Thank you. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. And I knew that I was putting myself at risk
Damn
by
it, I
bringing
can't
him on
type.
live. I knew that I was.
Y'all got the gist of it, though.
But it was those main. Thank you so much, Gloria. Thank you.
Well,
Thank you, Gloria.
if you
I knew
must.
that I was putting myself at risk. I was making myself very vulnerable
God, it
by
was
bringing
funny.
him on live. That
I told her her face
to
is
do
going
that.
on my ass several times in the
had to.
tattoo. She hasn't said anything
I
yet.
had to.
You should
I had
you should
to,
comment
I had-
like
I
I
had
wanted to
to
ask you about
prove-
my tattoo.
She told him there's no denying that he received the message, and he continued. I had to. And I also wanted y'all to see his face. Those two reasons. Those two. Those two.
Oh,
No. 15th time. Mr. Science, 15th time.
he doesn't care. Say that
All
1,000
contact
times.
from you, Mr. Miller, is unwanted. Stop contacting me. This is starting to concern me.
Starting to.
At first, it was about him, just being annoying. Because the definition of harassment by the penal code is the intent to annoy. But now he's going past even embarrassing.
Is that what harassment is?
Now he's literally trying to torment me.
Oh, I'm
And
tormented.
when somebody starts to torment me because of the experience that I've had with inappropriate men like him,
Mm-hmm.
it's now it's concern. It's like I feel like he's literally going to try to find ways to be near me. Because
Oh
he
yeah,
doesn't
I am. I'm
understand
gonna find
boundaries.
ways to be near her.
Bam, don't be driving your school bus by her house.
Just
now.
watch out for that big yellow school bus behind you, Vanessa. It'll be me
Kathleen says he's
in
an
your
insecure.
rearview mirror,
You can tell he's insecure.
following a little white
You
You can
Mustang.
tell he didn't want to show his whole face on the camera. He
What do you
didn't.
mean?
And
He
he
showed
didn't.
his whole face. What the hell is she
He
talking
didn't.
about?
He didn't want to show his whole face.
She messed up. She messed up by inviting you.
Yes.
I
and
wish
he
I wouldn't have
targeting
hung
his
up on her. I
obsession.
wish I wouldn't have hung up on her.
He even said, I dressed up like you.
For Halloween costume.
Mm-mm. No. There's no contouring in the world. There's not enough contouring in the world. There's not enough highlighter in the world to even make your face even kind of look like mine.
I don't know. I thought I did a pretty good fucking job for not painting myself in 25 years. I mean, granted, it was trailer park trash Vanessa, but I mean, it was Vanessa nonetheless.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I am so glad. I'm sorry that this man had to come and harass me over here. I cannot, and I refuse to block him because I cannot prove that
Because she loves
this is
me.
not a back and forth thing.
She
It's
loves
not.
me.
This is a man. There's something wrong with him.
There is.
And
There's
I
something
don't
wrong with me.
care what is wrong with him, if he has a diagnosis or whatever. That is still not an affirmative defense when you are trying to save yourself from a charge of harassment. When someone says to stop contacting them, especially a woman, towards a hateful man like that, you stop contact.
Thanks for the Cash App, guys. Appreciate it.
A woman shouldn't have to go to court to seek a protective order. If she says stop contacting, that means stop contacting.
No, it doesn't. Lies. The only time when a woman says no and means no is during that process.
I love y'all.
No means no.
Please go
It's the
get
only
that
time no
burger.
means no.
I see what he's saying. I see all his comments. I'm not. I see all his comments. He's getting attacked. He's trying to.
Was she about to say he's getting a tattoo?
He's trying
Yeah.
to degrade me.
I don't think you're trying to degrade. She's the one on the attack tonight.
Yes, she is.
In the way that he was trying to degrade my breasts by saying that they were crooked, which they're not. I mean,
how degrading. I don't know. It could be
nobody's
to
breasts
some,
are
I
exactly the
suppose.
same, but I've never had a problem with. I've never had a situation that would make what he said true. But the fact that he wanted to degrade that part of me, right, is the same kind of energy that is the reason that he says that he's going to get my face tattooed on his
Ass.
posterior.
Ass.
And he's also trying to be funny because
I don't think I'm trying to be funny. I think I am funny.
Then the harassment's not so bad. It's harassment.
Yes, Lavina, she's live right now. Bam was just over there. Didn't you see it? She invited Bam to her live and he went.
Well, you know, my mother always said, if you don't have anything nice to say about
Man.
somebody, keep talking about her.
And he was trying to tell her.
Vibe. Yeah, he does.
He was trying to tell her that he doesn't hate her, but she didn't want to hear any of it.
Do you think I mean, John Allen and that guy,
Oh.
those, out of all the people that hate me, those two share the most similarities with the majority.
She put me in the John Allen
serial
boat. I
killers.
feel so much better now.
Those two.
I'm right up there with John Allen. Hell
A lot of
yeah.
other people that hate me, that out of all the ones that hate me, John Allen and this guy share the majority of similarities. Your average serial killer in America.
Oh, I'm a serial killer now. You all heard it.
Oh my God! Did she just say that?
She just called me a serial killer.
Oh my.
There,
But thank y'all so much. Okay. Thank you.
Guess I am a serial killer. I killed a bug.
Killing mosquitoes.
Please try that chili cheeseburger from Whataburger. Oh, that was so good.
That was great.
That was so good. It was so good. I love y'all. I love y'all.
I love you too, Vanessa.
Okay. Y'all
Have
a
my
good
baby
weekend.
with
Be
me.
well and be safe. And thank you for being here with me. It was really gross.
Bus driving,
It was
cross dressing.
watching you eat that thing. Oh my God. The way you had that uneaten. Oh God.
I'm not gonna lie. tolerant.
Read that,
I'm not used to
Bam.
being around people who drink.
Plus driving cross-dress serial killer. Yep, that's me to a T.
When I saw him on that screen,
Oh,
it felt like he was like right here, and it was dirty man vibes.
Dirty man
Like,
vibes. Yes.
Predator vibes, like, you know.
Predator vibes. Oh, please.
But I felt comfortable because I knew that it was kind people. I see your faces.
You better go to Stars and do a whore bath then if
It's
you
the
feel that
kindness
dirty.
of my people that are
Because,
here.
well, we all know your shower doesn't
Joyce,
work.
Kathleen, Donna, Maria, the ones that had shown me the most kindness. That is what got me through dealing with that man.
Hmm.
Thank you. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Lucy. Thank you, Miss Vicky. Thank you.
Okay, so
I
let me
know.
clear something up when I
Thank
talk
you,
about her crooked
Michelle.
boobs.
Hold on. Let's see. Let her hang up.
Thank you.
Okay, it's going to be 20 minutes for her to say goodbye.
Y'all stay blessed. Enjoy your weekend.
There we go.
All right, so when I talk about her crooked
Oh
boobs,
my God. that
when
was
she is
funny.
sitting in her car during the day and she's got that gray top on, I'm sorry, it actually looks like this boob's down here and this one's up here, and she's just leaning back like this, and her tits are crooked. I mean, if she had better support, I mean, go out and buy a Victoria's Secret. You know, spend a little bit of that cash that you're earning on Facebook. Buy yourself an $80 bra. Stay away from the Kmart $2 bras because, girl, they don't work. So that's what I mean by her and her crooked tits. They always look crooked when she's in her car.
Oh man, that was so good. I was so surprised that she sent you a link. I thought she was just gonna block you. And remember, you thought she blocked you.
Yeah, I did. And then I looked at him like, oh, she wants to talk. But she didn't want to talk. And this is a prime example of what it would be if she ever agreed to come on this show.
Oh my goodness.
She wouldn't let us talk. She would sit there and scream and yell and holler and bicker and accuse and everything else. And we couldn't get a word in edgewise.
Oh man, that was funny. Oof. If you guys just tuned in right now, you missed something freaking hilarious.
You missed it. And you know, I thought I was polite. I mean, the only thing I said bad about her was crooked tits and smoking out of a crack pipe, which I've seen the video.
It's factual. There's nothing made
So
up.
it's like
about
I'm
that.
not spreading any lies. I've seen the video. And if you haven't seen it, go to No Cheeski's Lies. She's got the video. She's got them all.
Did you notice she didn't even deny it though?
She didn't.
She didn't deny it. So okay, so we're doing the usual Friday night show about nothing, hanging out with the crowd, having
It
fun.
turned into this. Oh,
And then
he calls me a goat. I'm a goat.
and then we
I've always wanted
start
to be a goat.
showing the VT Chronicles because she did a video, and no, she went live, right? That's what it was.
Yeah, she went live.
We were about to hang up. We're
Yeah.
about to call it a night. Good night, everybody. And then somebody said VT's live. So I said, yeah, okay, we'll start streaming her. We're just watching. It was just the regular, usual stuff. And then she catches on. Somebody tells her that we're streaming her, so she starts talking to us.
Well, no. What started it was I'm starting to get a little bit more brave with her, and when she's live, I will like say something to her like hi, or I'll do like a period or whatever, just get her going a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, evidently I said something tonight that just really set her off.
Oh man. Yeah. What was it? What was it you said?
I can't fucking remember.
You told her something about it was not about the smoking crack, right? It was about
No, because I did that live.
yeah.
Let's see. God, I really can't remember.
Damn, what did you say?
I mean, we could probably go back, pull up the video in the chats and look.
What did you say? You even said it.
Yeah. Well, I know a couple of times I said that when she go, that man behind the mic, I typed Manny behind the mic. I said that a couple of times. All right, here's Facebook. Let's pull it up and see if.
I don't remember what you said. I thought you said. Oh, she went on this weird thing, eating the burger and having. She was having an orgasmic moment with the burger.
Really, I can't fast forward through the comments. That sucks ass. Oh wait, comments. Here we go.
What did you say? Anybody remember what he said? You said something about. I can't remember.
I'm trying to get to the bottom of the comments. Hang on.
Oh,
Bear
man,
with
that's
me.
funny.
Bear
Yes, I
with
am.
me.
I am going to pin this to the top of the page. Never in a million years would I think that she would have invited you to come live, and then.
Oh, me either. I mean, because she hates us. It definitely hates me because I'm the first one ever that she went to my Facebook page and bullied me. I'm the first one ever for her haters. So she must really have a hard on for me. All right. So I got to the bottom of the comments and I'm going to kind of like scroll up quickly and look for my name and see what I said.
You should have seen me. I don't know if you saw me. I was dancing over here in my chair.
I kind of seen it.
Funny. Oh my goodness. Bam's looking. We're trying to figure out what he said that triggered.
I'm
her.
looking for my first comment. I saw.
Maybe she deleted the comments.
No, she won't because she has to have proof of harassment. That's why she won't block me.
Yeah. That's right. Then she started talking about me. She went on the attack on me for a while. And then what did Bam do? I think he started off with a period. No, he said something. He said something. Oh, man.
Did I miss my name? Because somebody just said something there. Did I miss my comment?
I got to go see if she's live again because sometimes after something like this, she'll go back on again. No. Okay. Whew. And if you guys missed that, you got to do the replay. You can't miss this at all. We're just having a moment right now. Bam's trying to figure out. He can't remember what he wrote on her comments that kind of set her off. She was already triggered.
Yes, she was. Oh, I remember now. She was sitting there eating that damn burger and fries, and I go, "Oh, is that? Are you having an orgasm? Because that's what it looks like."
That's right.
And then I had said something about, "Careful, that burger's going to put a baby in you with that orgasm you're having." So that's what really got her going. That's what it was. Yeah, see, that D and I got it at the same time.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's what got her triggered. But and really, when I talk about her crooked tits, when she sits in her car,
I just got the comment from
like
someone. All right, so we're going to be coming back. Bam and I are going to come back in a little bit. Just want to talk about this a little. He's got some other stuff he wants to talk about. So if any of you are interested, I'll be back in about a half hour or so. All right. Thanks for tuning into this. This was hilarious. It was awesome. I loved it. It was great. All right, guys. We'll see you in a little bit. For a minute.